cooks and does that stuff for me.
Just
Keeps the
gives
camp.
gives you occasionally advantage.
Mhm.
So you're going to roll 10. You have dice, right? I need to give you dice.
I think so.
You
I
gave her
couldn't
dice
find my
last time.
dice.
Because that's when you come here prepared.
They could give you a set of dice
Why
every
does it
day.
sound like coffin nails when you undo that?
Because they're depleted uranium.
With the uranium shells.
There's some that are solid metal and solid
Barely
metal.
used and recovered from a Russian body.
Callista could give you a set of dice every day you play, and you could throw them away at the end of the day, and you'd still be able to get.
Yeah, you still, yeah.
Throwing them away.
I am that's gonna be my new lucky thing. I throw my set of dice away. I get a new pair of dice every time.
You could easily get away with that.
I mean, I did that for my my bachelor party. I bought like two things of dice off of Amazon. So I had like 40 sets.
What feat should she
And I
take?
gave out a bunch on my bachelor party to people who were playing. That's what I
feat
did.
should she take it?
Hey, Kyle, she's a fighter. What would be a good fighter
The
feat
feat
for
that I
her?
took already was heavy armor master.
Okay, yeah, so that's
what
good.
what feat should she take for 6?
What does she use for weapons?
All the knives and
Sabers?
swords.
She likes
doesn't
her
need,
edge blades.
That'll give her more.
Yeah, tough gives her more hit points.
Yeah, that will give her more hit points.
Was it sabers or was it? Yeah, it's a scimitar.
So give her tough. That'll give her two more hit points for every level, so she'll have an extra 12 hit points.
Yeah.
And you get 2 extra hit points
Which
every
is-
level.
An odd thing for a bunny rabbit to possess.
Tough?
Toughness.
Yeah, I usually just chase them till they have a heart attack.
What Michael does.
Or scare them.
Oh my god, my older kids, when they were little kids, they didn't understand that about rabbits. So must have gone through a dozen pet rabbits over the course of like 2 years.
Yeah.
Before I'm like, look, I can't make any more rabbit stew. We're done.
You're gonna have 4 sheets of paper.
That's depressing. It's a lot of paper. Are those papers useless now? How?
Oh, careful about that table. Yes, those papers are useless now, and you can give them to MJ. Is there stuff that you Is there stuff that you have written on them?
Not really.
Okay, then you can give them to MJ for scratch paper.
Okay. Those trees, though. I'm more than trees.
My altar boy's name's Timmy.
We're replacing regular trees with plastic trees. It'll be fine. They'll last longer.
Yeah, and they have pepper filters built in for the trunks.
Oh, I don't know about that. but-
You don't even bring dice anymore, do you?
Yeah, I do. I have dice. I just haven't got them out yet.
I gotta find dice for her.
Well,
Are you kidding me? You got a giant purple bag of dice.
I brought these.
You got a tower of dice under your table. How are you even able to like consciously say that?
Find it.
I limited myself to what the dice I put in here. That's what I'm saying. My Laura Bailey dice bag of holding thing.
I'll make dice with you.
Uh-uh.
I have those dice, and I have.
I have no idea why I keep saying that.
I mean, we can make her play with these ones since she's still bunny. Play with skull dice.
Nah.
When you get a chance, babe, you want to check the audio for me? I like pregame warm up.
Take
Fun.
2 of each.
Pregame warm up. Ooh,
Oh.
I need to open up the. Oh my God, Father Benedict. I love it. Love it. Such a loser.
I have others in here. Too.
Like-
Did you guys ever make?
Do
You guys haven't named
actually
yourself
want me
yet,
to
have you?
get-
Misfit
Yeah.
Menagerie.
That's right, the Misfit. Misfit Menagerie.
So these ones, but these are the ones that I like.
Oh, I have
These are
them down.
not ones.
Do you remember the name of the mayor's kid that you guys met, who turns into a giant during the night and is a tiny little toddler with a man's voice during the day?
Wasn't
I can't remember the name I
I
used.
lost my
She might have it.
Because I went and checked my earmark notes and I didn't highlight the name I used. Now I don't remember.
Reggie?
Timmy?
Fuck both of you.
No, like Reginald. Like, I'm Reggie.
Did I do? Was it Reggie?
I don't know. It just
I
sounds.
thought it was Timmy.
That way, when he walks in, we're just gonna the record it.
I should probably just. I guess I could just check the video, but.
Position Incorporated. Yeah, I only put him as the ogre. Bobbin.
Bobbin.
Bobbin, yes. Okay.
One-eyed ogre.
Yep.
Bobbin.
Bobbin, because the toddler's name is Bobby. That's right. Okay. For some reason, my highlight didn't say it. So that is noise. Check the audio yet, Beb?
No,
Hey, Beb? Hey, Beb? Hey, honey? Beb?
I don't
Lois?
have
Lois?
the ability to
Lois?
check the
Hey, Lois?
audio. You
Lois?
can check the
Lois?
audio yourself.
Hey, Lois? 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 Mama? Mama? Mom? Mom? Mama? Mama? Mama?
Mom, 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 mom.
She's got all
Mama.
day without Sebastian
Mama.
around.
Mama.
Oh my god,
Mommy.
he never shuts
Mommy.
up now.
You're right.
Sebastian constantly babbles and talks all the time now. My mama, dada.
Yeah, what is it for?
Good audio. I think I figured out what the problem was.
There's some skipping them.
Oh, that's me being too loud on the microphone. Yeah, if I'm too loud, it'll skip. Somebody else have it on? Oh,
Yes.
you have it. I'll set it on.
Oh, Kyle!
Oh, why
Kyle!
with me? It might be.
What should I eat?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You have
Oh, I eat the cuttlefish,
I-
Kyle!
I put I put the Wi-Fi router back up where it was before, and suddenly the static doesn't seem to happen anymore. So. Let's get into some trouble. I think that depends completely on perspective, but okay. Yeah, I don't burn them anymore because everyone.
We gotta take them.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that.
I'll put them by.
Well, hey, everybody, we're live. Hi.
Hello.
Welcome back to episode 2.
This is very pretty.
Beginning.
My OCD is like,
Well, but you already pulled a stone one out.
Oh, it's that edit the title. I forgot to get rid of the debacle.
It's not black, it's purple. It's very
Well, last weekend was headquarters debacle. This is just supposed to be beginnings.
So
And it
just
says
keep them in
beginnings,
here, and
buckle
just
well.
Put them on the shelf, and then those could be the ones that you can.
I'll edit the repost. To it is wifey shots there. Lots of fun.
Huh?
Nothing. What? What'd you say?
What?
Huh?
What?
What are you drinking?
Strawberry banana smoothie.
You've gone to McDonald's, didn't you?
I did. I brought you fries. That's not new.
Call her Mrs. Angst. Well, welcome back, everybody, to episode 2, beginning, as we continue in our adventures of Acquisitions Incorporated, where we last left off. You know what? I'm gonna here this channel here. For some reason, no, the Northern franchise. Last time on Acquisitions Incorporated. Welcome back, intrepid adventurers. Let's recap our frosty frolics in the Frost Bowl, where our brave team, the Misfit Menagerie, guided by the illustrious and occasionally competent wizard, Jim Darkmagic, dove headfirst into northern hospitality, or lack thereof. Upon arrival at the Yawning Portal and the eventual travel to Frostport, thanks to Jim's unique style of teleport and hope for the best, our heroes found themselves in a town where the cold bites and the locals, well, they do sometimes too, in their own charming way. First, we met Gronk Ironshot, the town's half-orc blacksmith who, despite being several ales deep, still managed to offer some of the finest weapons and armor, although he got mad when you tried to touch them, all while barely standing straight and convinced that the whetstone he uses is obviously cursed. Then there was Sister Garel, an ancient follower of Timora, who had taken care of a very small kind of good luck little effigy of a shrine, barely a paper cup and some leftover food, but she was quite proud of it. And who can we not forget, of course, Mayor Elda Northwind at the Frosted Mug, also the mayor of Frostport. Only to later find out that Elda's eldest son, during the day, seems to be a toddler, while at night seems to be cursed to be a giant.
wait, there are other kids?
No, it's just the one toddler.
Okay.
Just during the day, the toddler speaks with an adult voice, and at night he turns into a giant because of the
Yes.
curse.
You said it was her oldest son?
So,
Her oldest child?
Well,
That we've met.
a little Freudian slip there. Last but not least, Haldor Icebeard, the dwarven merchant who knows a thing or two about everything, including the mysterious curse on the mayor's son. Haldor's advice: keep your friends close, your enemies closer, and your hand on your wallet at all times. Oh, and remember the slight detail about the old AI headquarters being reduced to ashes, the sinister ruins and mines to the north that might just be the source of all the trouble. Yeah, that's going to need some looking into. So buckle up, buttercups. Frostfort's full of surprises. And it looks like we've scratched the icy surface. Let's find out if our heroes have what it takes to thaw the mysteries of this chilly town, or if they'll just end up frozen in their tracks. Onwards to adventure.
Yearns.
What did he just,
or we just leave.
did he just Alexa me? Did he just Alexa me?
No.
Alexa,
Alexa, silence Jason. Robot comes in, smashes your head. Damn, Alexa's got AI now.
Your butt cheeks is upside down
Whoa.
on your computer.
Yeah, it is a bit inverted. Yeah. But it's right side up when he does that.
But then the others are upside down.
Well,
It troubles me.
butt cheeks, other people's butt cheeks trouble you?
Butt cheek stickers that are
The
all.
butt cheek stickers should all be oriented
Uniform?
the same.
What if
So-
What if they're just?
It's
they're
been
badass?
2 weeks since your arrival. What would be your main accomplishment as the Misfit Menagerie during this 2 weeks?
During our first week, we decided to go and clear the
Building?
rubble
Okay.
of the old acquisitions location.
Okay. Who's going to be attempting to hire the hands to help do this work?
Me.
Give me a persuasion check, if you would, please.
I would be going along with that.
Okay, so you have advantage.
Persuasion.
Look, this tiny mouse with those big ass mouth.
Can I help? I can be Bad Bunny.
She can be the bad bunny.
I
No
can
psycho
sharpen
bunny.
I can sharpen my knives.
I'm a guidance myself.
Of course, you're going to guidance yourself. Why wouldn't you?
And she thinks of Roman, and she touches
14.
14. So, you managed to hire a nearby group of goblins who used to specialize in mining, but their supervisor has gone missing. Since he's gone missing, the goblins have just kind of lounged around, getting fatter, drunker. You hire them at a competent level of 100 gold to finish the 2 weeks worth of rebuilding the headquarters. So deduct the 100 gold from somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, there goes Stephanie. She's looking into the prime dimension. Without her Oculus. Oh, deep.
Group of goblins.
Your
rebuild
word has
HQ
become death.
For 100 gold.
if we provide assistance, if we
Knock off.
knock
Any-
gold off.
How do you provide assistance? Do you allow the
Very
Psycho Bunny
competently.
to threaten them during construction?
Psycho Bunny provides
Psychic-
security. Site security.
They're goblins. I don't know if threatening them would take the price down.
No, that's not what I'm saying. She does site security to make sure nothing
Walks off.
bugs the goblins.
Mhm.
I will do. Me and the dwarf will do heavy lifting,
Okay.
and our reliable little mouse poke will be supervisor. Make sure the goblins are on task.
Okay. You
While
can deduct.
crabs just stays hidden.
Yeah, hibernating in the nearby snow, not offering themselves up as butter and bait. You can go ahead and knock off 20 gold. So instead of 100, it costs you 80 gold. During this 2 week time, you realize that there is another member of the Acquisitions Incorporated already up here. Ivar, describe your character to everybody
Damn, I
as
was just gonna try.
they run into him at the Frosted Mug during an evening of relaxation after getting started on the rebuilding of the headquarters.
Okay. So you see a human. He's got the straight up, like, Friar Tuck haircut, tonsured haircut, brown hair. He's about 5'8", 300 pounds. He's got, like, brown robes on and sandals and, like, a white, like, a rope belt and like a wooden,
You went
like-
full Friar Tuck, babe.
yeah, like a wooden, like a wooden holy symbol.
Nice ale punch.
And he's sitting there. He's got like 4 chickens in front of him, and like he's got a bottle. And
Where do you get the chicken?
I don't know, wherever they sell there. What are they selling to eat?
It depends on the time of
I don't-
day.
You were
It's a
told
pretty
it was
destitute
chicken.
town.
You
I
were
would say
told
you
it's
send your
chicken.
little assistant out into the wild.
I sent Timmy to go.
Yeah,
Get
send
some food.
Timmy out in the wild.
She
to just
tells
Wait, this is not
Forage.
a tavern.
It is.
It is, but it's not a very well like.
It's
Imagine, imagine a tavern that's got a couple bottles of beer, mostly broken furniture. It's run down. It's in rough shape.
There's a reason why I said take that infinite
But you've got Timmy. Timmy can easily find things for you.
Is the bartender like there?
She is. She's also the mayor.
Okay. What's her name?
I believe her name
Elda
is
Northwind.
Elda Northwind. Get you in your note taking.
Elda.
Yes, yes.
I have a
Father
proposition.
Benedict. What's going on?
I have a proposition for you.
Oh, you do.
Yes.
What's your proposition? I really
You
don't
could
wanna
have some
sex with
alcohol to sell. 1 shot,
you. Oh.
3 copper pieces. If you give me 1 of the copper pieces, as it is, and as it were.
I suppose I could do that. Roll a d12, see what you pour.
All right. 12. 7.
7. She picks it up.
Okay.
Oh my god, we
Drinks
can write
it?
down.
Tastes like butterscotch. But you notice for the next 10 minutes, everything she picks up falls out of her hand, just like slips right out of her hand. She reaches over for the one fine, expensive bottle she has to move it
No.
over to another shelf, slips out of her hand, crashes on the ground. She
Wait, she has another fine bottle?
She spends 10 minutes trying to hand you a copper piece that keeps falling out of her fingers.
All right.
Paper, Butterfingers.
Butterfinger scotch.
Great.
Butterfingers. I gotta write down what they are.
So, number 7, Butterfingers. Drop whatever you are holding, and your hands become slippery, imposing disadvantage on attack rolls and checks requiring hand usage for 10 minutes.
I don't know if I
I'm gonna
like
take a couple.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
be doing
yeah,
anything
also
for
gonna
10 minutes,
take that
so.
bottle and take a couple of nips.
You have to ask him. It's his bottle.
The one. That
Oh,
I
the
have.
other bottle?
Yeah,
Okay.
the orc piss.
Yeah, the orc piss. Yeah. Okay.
Orc piss.
Yeah, he bought
It never seems to run out. Every time you pour a little dram of it, the bottle refills back up.
He has a little altar boy with him. Thor also has like the bowl cut hair. Obviously a female
Hey,
halfling.
boys.
Obviously a female halfling.
But dressed up to look like a.
But he calls her Tim.
It definitely looks.
And she's dressed in like this, like the white robe.
dressed like
You
a
know.
boy.
Yeah, with the white robe with like the black hood pulled down on her
So
shoulders.
Timmy dresses like a little nun.
Yeah, and he's
No,
got a little
dressed like a boy.
rouge.
Isn't he dressed
Timmy's got a little rouge even. Yeah.
like a boy?
Is it a ginger?
Is
Well,
it
no.
a ginger?
No,
Oh,
it's
do you
obviously
want- do you want it to
female
be a
house.
ginger?
No, I'm just wondering, like, because
Would you be nicer to her if she was like you? Okay. All right. No,
Because then I start calling Timmy Annie.
no. I think
Did he
she's
pick up some orphan somewhere.
no. I think she's probably a blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, she's blonde. It's fine.
So
Yeah,
during
so I'm
this
sitting
2
there
weeks, anybody want to work on anything else as well?
Oh, I thought that was what we were working on.
That was the first week.
Part of what you could work on. There are other things you could work on if you choose to.
I am making knives and
Where do I get the
shivs,
hottest water?
non-rustable
Up
usually.
front, or,
Are
on the-
you
on
going
back
to
there?
work with Gronk Ironshod
Do the one
over
that-
at the smithy?
No, not. I'm like primarily right now focusing on non-rustable stabby implements, like
Yeah, but-
glass, and maybe I found some really, really rough wood with lots of splinters, and I figured if something's horrible
So you're
enough,
creating improvised prison shivs.
Yeah.
yes.
You guys,
Although I suspect there's glass.
you see Lazuli over at a small table by the frosted mug. She's taking
making
small
sure
pieces of parchment paper and dipping them in water and then rolling them very tightly over and over and over and
Where did I get the
over.
parchment paper? I mean,
Um,
totally would do that.
right? So give me a sleight of hand check to see how well you accomplish this.
All right, so D20.
hmm
Okay.
And then add your sleight of hand modifier to it.
Darn it.
Guidance.
Sleight of hand. Where
Is
is?
Clover with
sleight
her
of
doing
hand.
this
Your
process?
sleight of hand is +5.
Oh my God, let her find it.
Sorry.
Okay, yes, it is +5.
worst kind of meta. Worst. If that meta didn't have, no, I won't say it.
So 8 plus 5.
Look at that look. It'll melt. But what'd you get as a total?
13.
13. That's actually pretty good. Now roll a d6.
Okay. Nope, that has 8. Okay.
D6 is very square and rectangular like.
Oh!
You know, like the ones in every board game you've ever played.
6.
6. You make 6 parchment shivs. Each can do 1d4 piercing damage. After you use them, they dissolve. Therefore, no one knows what did the damage. They can be thrown or used as a hand.
Clover. I'm a barbarian. Money scares me.
Oh, he's a barbarian. He's not a bard. Told you. She thought you were a bard.
No. The
Crab.
crab is.
Oh, the crab is the bard. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the name of the town?
Frostford.
I think she's
Shake
a
your head
monk.
like you don't know.
I'm also carving signs. Beware of crab. Warning, attempts to eat this crab can result in deadly metal poisoning. And don't even think about it.
Heavy
Okay.
metal
Just-
poisoning from eating the crab. Steel.
Attempting to eat the crab.
Metal poisoning.
And like strategically placed near your new headquarters that you've rebuilt is the ice mound and dirt where the crab is currently like hibernating, and sitting on a box drinking and eating snacks is Bill's character. Keeping an eye on the crab. That was Bill's character's name again? See?
It
See?
is
See?
Wrote it down. Maybe.
Barrig. Barrigg. Barrig.
Okay.
I did not write it
I pulled up the campaign.
down. That's what I was going to do. Lead me to it. I wrote down NPCs. I did not.
So our healer is babysitting the crab? That makes
No,
sense.
he's what
Kind of?
what's
He's a
his-
paladin.
He's a paladin.
Yeah, he's basically our healer.
Depends on your perspective.
Yeah.
If you're relying him on healing, you may want to rethink your lot in life.
This is our classes.
I'm a druid. I have one healing spell.
Just one.
Keep someone alive.
So I don't drop my bottle. I have Timmy pour into my mouth.
It's fair.
Okay.
She's not allowed.
So I can keep
Well, you
drinking.
poured the shot for yourself or for.
No, for her.
For the
she
mayor,
wanted
right?
to try it out.
Okay, what she did. If you pour a new shot, you got to roll a d12.
Oh. Well,
Every time you pour, it's a new.
all right.
die.
Well, I'll have her pour the shot and I'll drink it.
Timmy will pour
Yeah,
the
four,
shot.
yeah.
Gotcha. What'd
Okay.
you get?
4.
4. As you take the kind of appley liqueur drink and like you kick it back and you go, oh. You watch as a 60-foot cloud of fog just engulf the tavern. And it boils out from you. And it lingers for about 10 minutes.
No.
Look at my pipe.
We're in a tavern.
Foggy
right?
breath.
Excuse
You
me.
exhale dense fog akin to fog of cloud centered on yourself.
And we're in a building, right?
Yeah.
You're in a tavern, yeah.
Okay. Is it possible to
Write that
jump
down.
up into the
Foggy breath.
rafters?
After you're done making your little paper, your parchment shivs, the rafters aren't that tall. They're not very well built or in very good condition, but you could jump up into the rafters if you wanted to. As you kind of gargoyle your way up into the rafters and watch as the fog kind of settles in the tavern for about 10 minutes before it eventually just dissipates. Anything else you guys would like to work on?
During the second week, would probably just go out.
I want to try and find things. Like we got to try and sell things, right?
Yeah.
Do we ever
Well-
fix the abomination?
You mean the?
What?
The cursed whetstone.
The abomination.
Yeah, we do want to try and fix the abomination.
Okay.
So
Now that
somebody
you
has
have
to
Father
distract-
Benedict and Timmy in your
Why am I here?
So Magic Jim had sent you ahead of time
Oh,
to keep an eye on things until the rest of the Acquisitions Incorporated team that he was currently gathering up in Waterdeep at the Yawning Portal would then be sent to meet you.
oh, okay.
But he didn't give you any names or any perspectives. He just kind of, don't worry, just sit there patiently, and eventually I will send people to help you in your tasks.
Okay.
And don't forget, at Acquisitions Incorporated, it's not that you didn't try, it's that you should have done better. And then that would have been your last note from
Okay.
Dark Magic Jim.
Okay. Oh,
Very Fallout vibe.
so and so these are new people in town or what?
So the town itself consists of about a very small population of about 100 people, maybe 20 families.
If you were driving by and you sneezed, you'd miss it.
Yeah, you sneezed and you created it. Mayor Elda Northwind, a former adventurer, is not only the mayor of the town of Frostford, but she is also the owner of the Frosted Mug, the kind of only functional building within Frostford. There is a market square, but it's filled with obviously pilfered wagons, empty crates. There were goblin arrows sticking out of the sideboards like they had been repeatedly ambushed over a period of time.
Okay.
There is a little magical shop in town called the Curious Catch. Although to look at it, it kind of looks like somebody's house, and they hung a hand-painted sign out front, and they poorly spelled Curious Catch, kind of like the perpetual yard sale at like a normal person's house. There's the Ironshod Forge, where Gronk practices the art of people bringing him sharp tools that he then dulls and then gives them back to him, because his whetstone, his grindstone and whetstone that he uses to sharpen tools and blades is cursed. And we're not really 100% sure why or how it got cursed, but it is a particular problem in town.
We
The
were told-
other dwarf dude said we just had to wash it off because there was some kind of oil from.
Yes,
the
he had
rust
mentioned
elemental.
that, hey, I just kept telling old Gronk, just get some soap and some rags, wash off the stone, and the oil, the cursed oil that they put on it will wash away. Nothing to worry about.
Yes, and this is why I'm making non-metal stabby implements. Very important.
Did you want to work with Gronk to clean off the whetstone? Anybody?
Mhm.
So who's going to work with Gronk to clean off the whetstone?
Is there
I-
a
Give me an
church?
insight check when you approach
Is
him.
there a church in town at all?
There is an amazing little flat stone.
Uh-huh.
It's a little shrine that stands roughly 6 inches tall.
Okay.
That is called the Shrine of Luck.
Mhm.
And this is where Sister Gorel holds all of the local parishioners when they do their little religious events to worship Timora.
You
Well,
also see
before
a
we
tiny
go down to work on the
bobblehead of-
abomination, I'm going to set down a gold and pray for the safety of my shinies.
Okay?
My precious,
So you're taking some
precious
time out with
shinies.
Timora? 23. He is not so drunk today. As you walk by Lazuli, who's now kneeling in front of the Shrine of Luck, putting down a gold coin to begin her prostration of hoping that all of her blades, nothing ill comes of them. You pass the shrine and you approach Gronk Ironshod's smithy, the Ironshod Forge. It is a mess still from the previous activity. He seems distracted by the fact that he can't find a particular cup, and he's quite upset that he can't find a particular cup. That might explain why he's currently sober.
We
Oh,
picked
dear.
up the pieces.
The
right?
broken remains that were flattened.
Right. Was it you that picked it up?
Hey, Clover. Boy, I got a raging headache. I'm normally...
Would you like some water?
No, I would like some alcohol, but do you have any alcohol by
I have
chance?
water.
Are you
Hi.
around?
Drinks the
No.
water.
Okay.
Well, what do you need? What's going on?
I wanted to help you wash your whetstone.
Oh, well, it's it's oh, my sharpening stone. Sorry. Sorry, I got a little confused there.
remember
Ever
that
since
in my
I sobered
pocket.
up, I catch myself in awkward positions. Oh, yeah. Father Benedict, by the way, have you met Father Benedict yet?
Yes.
His creepy little sidekick. Have you met Timmy?
I don't.
The one dressed up like a nun?
No, I didn't see Timmy yet.
I'll have fun with that. Anyway, so, you're going to help me with my whetstone. What do we need to do?
Look, I have soap.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What do you use that for?
Washing things. Let's
I've
wash it.
heard of that. I've
Do you
heard
have
of that.
Do you have a big enough bucket to put the whetstone in?
Yeah. He brings over a big wash tub, sets it down, and it's filled with blackened water.
Can you get clean water in it?
Clean? What's that?
Hold on. Let me see if I have
Jesus.
pure-
Is it his quenching bucket? Or does he quench?
Yeah,
Does
is it
he
the
actually?
Yeah, it's where you quench the metal. Of course.
Can you get fresh water?
Oh, fresh water. I can do that. He goes out and he scoops up a big pile of snow, puts it in a separate bucket, and he kind of puts it near the forge. Yeah, take a moment for it to melt. So how are you and your friends settling in Frostford? Saw what you did to the headquarters. Looking pretty good. Looks nice.
Thank you. We're I'm trying to.
I didn't think anyone could find work for them old gobos, but you guys sure managed to keep them in line.
It took a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to be the one to say anything, but they're the ones that have been robbing us blind for the last 6 months.
I figured that, given the arrows and all the
Yeah.
wagons.
Yeah. Okay. You don't see any morality problem with that whatsoever, right?
I can't enforce my morality on other people.
Well, I mean, technically, you're not enforcing any morality at all. Just saying.
That's true.
Okay. Just, hey, if you guys are okay with it, given us destitute folk have been robbed repeatedly by those gobos, and you're not worried about it whatsoever, clearly you know what you're doing. Oh, look, the bucket's done. Brings over the bucket. Okay, now what do you do with the soap? How does this work?
Make it all soapy water.
You kind of look like a wet rat now. Okay.
Am I now watching warily from the corner?
Yeah, you're like you kind of wandered over from the shrine.
I put my metal in the bag of holding, so
Just in case.
Just in case.
Okay, that's fair. And you watch it. So how do I clean up the stove? Rag? Just wipe it down with some soap and water.
Dunk it in the bucket.
Oh, okay. Flushes it in the bucket. And big old sprout of like foam and water in the tube. So, dude, you're currently like washing off the whetstone. Where did you get this idea from?
It came to me in a dream.
Give me a deception check because you're lying out your ass.
I don't remember where I got it from.
That from the
Okay,
dwarf.
The dwarf, right. Deception? Terrible. Crap deception. Guidance!
Guidance! Guidance!
I rolled a 1 on my 20 and I rolled a 1 on my guidance. So I got 2.
Did you get this idea from old Harold Wolf?
Yeah.
You realize he's full of shit, right? How in the world is soap and water going to get rid of a curse?
Well, let's see if it does.
All right. He pulls it out of the bucket, puts it over by the forge so the forge can dry it off, and
We get all the soap.
yeah, he gets a bunch of rags and starts, and for long he spins the whetstone wheel. He sits down on the seat and manages the pedal as the wheel starts to turn. He looks around, there's like an old piece of flat bar nearby, and he picks it up and goes, all right, here it goes. He starts sparking and he starts working with it, and it starts getting into a nice fine kind of edge, and like an hour later he pulls it away and he goes, well, I'll be damned. That's pretty fucking good. That worked. Oh, I wonder. He watches, he strips off naked and he crawls into the bucket of soapy water and he starts washing himself off. He teabags the bucket and then gets out and kind of dries off in front of the forge, puts all of his clothes back on, and he sits down and he starts working at it again. Oh yeah, that's it works. That's pretty cool. Thanks, Clover.
Great. Wrong has been righted today.
Uncursed it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, You let those gobos know we really appreciate the hard work they do.
I will let those gobos know that there will be sharpened weapons here from now on.
Oh yeah, that's true, isn't it? Yeah, I see what you say. I see
Yeah.
what you did there. Yeah. Hey, where's that creepy fucking crab? I want a crab boil.
I pull out my sign.
As he says that, I walk over.
Oh, start reading your sign. You know, mostly signs around here say we'll work for food or put coin here, but that is an elaborate, detailed description of what will happen to someone that fucks with your crab. Okay, well, I know to leave that crab alone. At some point, from time to time, during this first 2 weeks, Bobbin comes around every now and then. It's really strange because it's this little 3-year-old toddler, right?
So Bobby
Physically.
comes around.
Yeah, Bobbin is the giant and Bobby is the toddler.
Okay.
So if he's coming during the day, it's the toddler.
Yeah, during the day it's the toddlers. During the day, every now and then, it's strange to see this little toddler leaning around. And, like, you'll walk by and he'll just go, "Hey, how you doing?" Yeah, like good.
It's like the baby rabbit.
Yeah. Every now and then you catch him. Yeah. Every now and then you catch him like. Every now and then, like Eldara or Elda will be with him, and she'll be walking with him, and like he'll be smoking like he'll be smoking a little pipe, a little clay pipe. Nighttime's a little more interesting because it takes a lot of effort to feed him, but I will say that you earned his trust at night because he does a lot of the equipment and materials for not only the rebuilding of the headquarters, but the town is now inspired by your guys' work. And you're beginning to see things like dilapidated farm tenants being kind of cleaned up. Every now and then you'll see a group of sober people working on the tavern, but by evening they're hammered, so they're all passed out drunk around the perimeter of the tavern. But every morning they wake up by the afternoon, get in a couple hours work. They're even beginning to kind of work on the fields, and they suddenly realize that if you feed your livestock, they don't die. So they're beginning to take a little bit of pride in their work.
I do also, do the Goodberry thing, and I'm trying to help people with the starvation factor.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I was gonna say, while they were uncursing the thing, probably went out with our paladin to go hunt for food and whatnot, bring back. And make sure the goblins aren't attacking people.
Give me an insight check as you do this.
Yeah, I'm kind of guarding them, so should I do some sort of...
You can give him the help action since...
Okay.
We need that.
Guidance! We are
Yes.
trying to build a...
you overuse guidance, I think.
Overuse. How can I overuse one of my cantrips?
I think you assume you're always there.
I am always there.
He really is like a stage 5 player. 21?
Dude, you want me to get stage 5.
As you go walking by the headquarters site, near the tail end of the second week of work, Lazuli is on her current normal due diligent guard duty. Currently, 8 of the goblins have finished the predominant work of the structure. They're now attempting to put on a door. And they're not doing a very good job of it. Part of the problem is they keep wandering to other huts and houses and stealing their door to see if they can get it to fit on the headquarters door. So there's now a generous stack of 12 doors in front of the headquarters. And some really irate individuals who have come to collect their doors. And they've currently begun to circle you and Lazuli as they begin to register multiple complaints about the goblins. Now look here, if you don't take care of these gobos, we're going to take care of them. They're thieves, they're murderers, and they smell funny. Do your jobs. Now look, I understand that you're new to the area.
And I understand that your friend Clover lacks morality. We all agree that that's perfectly fine. Hiring the people that mug and kill you and
love her
rob
already.
your shit seems to be working and keeping them out of trouble. I grant you that. But can't you see? They spent the day stealing our doors. You got to do something about this.
Give me an intelligence save, please. Yep.
I don't think guidance can help me.
No, it won't.
Lazuli, give me a charisma save, if you would.
What? D20?
Yes.
D20 and add your charisma save modifier. Natural 1?
Yeah.
I love it.
15.
15. So as you begin to take a huge amount of psychic damage from these irate residents of Frostford, you can see that Lazuli is beginning to get that tick where her eye is kind of twitching. Her hands are resting on her blades.
Uh-oh.
She's got a little bit of like madness drool dripping out of the corner of her mouth. And as these individuals continue to be irate residents, you can see that she's slipping into that familiar madness.
I release my daunting roar.
Okay, what does that do?
Whose creatures of my choice within 10 feet of me that can hear me must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, and it's including you now.
Okay, so Lazuli, give me a wisdom save. Gonna save for the crowd. Okay,
8 minus 1.
so 7. I got a 6.
Okay. You are all now afraid of me for the next until the end of my turn. And my next turn.
Gotcha.
I will handle it.
That snaps Lazuli out of her near, like, maddening preparation of just killing everybody.
Yeah.
So you
Whoever
feel
was
yourself
in charge
get
of the
control
goblins
again,
before-
Lazuli.
Whoever was in charge of the goblins before was doing an okay job. As soon as they were gone, they went feral. We're trying to rehabilitate
That's
them.
fine.
Hey, I'm not done talking, sir.
Yes, okay.
I will have them return the doors properly and have them put back on
We understand.
by the end of day.
To be fair, to be honest, you terrify me.
Good.
Me and mine, we will collect the doors and put them back on ourselves. It's not that I want to pass judgment, but I can't help it. If you notice, if you stand to the right side of the headquarters, it leans slightly left. If you stand to the left side of the headquarters, it leans slightly right. I would prefer that I allow myself to put my own door back on. Does everybody agree? Yeah, I think it's a good idea. The crowd kind of lines up to collect all the doors, and before long, the irate crowd dissipates back into the Frostford, leaving the goblins struggling with the final door to put on the headquarters. Hey, boss! Boss,
What?
can you help us out here for a moment? We're struggling with this door, mate.
I gotta help them with the door.
You go over there. What are you doing, Lazuli? Because you're still there as well.
I'm distracted by my shiny knives. I pulled them out when I was like,
Are you
Right.
allowed to put them away without stabbing someone?
yes.
Okay, just check.
She takes them out and puts them away a lot.
Okay,
I'm constantly cleaning them.
so as long as you're dealing with the goblins, anytime you use intimidation, she automatically gives you the help action. Because she's just kind of... And the weird part is you're watching her do this, you're not even sure where the fuck these knives are coming from. Like, she just reaches into places and, like, pulls out knives, looks at them, put them back.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
She pulls out her tail. It's a fucking bunny-ended
yeah.
dagger.
You know, and the gobos, well,
It's really just a warforged that skinned
well,
a bunny.
and more importantly, like, all the scaffolding with all the gobos working on the headquarters, they're mesmerized by what she's doing, but the main gobbo that you're talking to is frustrated by hanging this door on the headquarters. Well, yeah, boss, just saying, we're doing the best we can. Can't get this door on here. What do you want to do?
Why is it?
Yeah, I like to inspect the door.
And give me investigation as you examine what they're doing. Or the better, you walk by the new headquarters. You're like, quite nice. And you notice that Fingon is currently working with the goblins as they're trying to put the door as the final touch
21.
to the new headquarters. 21.
Are they having trouble doing it? Or
Yeah, it's like they seem to be struggling.
like strength-wise struggling to do it?
Hard to tell. They seem to be complaining about putting it on. And you can see Fingon is like examining the door jamb and trying to figure out why they're struggling.
21.
Shit, I don't even have my spells. I just thought about that. We didn't even go over my spells. Whoopsie.
Okay.
Oopsie.
What's your passive perception?
A passive perception
Probably 14 or 12.
is 16.
16,
Oh, no, wait. No,
'cause you're wisdom
no
based,
perception,
right?
13.
Passive perception 13?
Yeah, 13, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. I know all
As
these?
you
That's
begin
great.
to examine the
them,
door
but you-
jamb, you
you
finally
have to
realize what they're
prepare
doing
a certain
wrong.
amount.
They're trying to hang the door without the hinges.
Where does it tell me how many?
Hold on, I'll look
Oh, I see 4 slots.
Every
2
time they
slots,
stand
6.
there and
I got
hold it in
No,
place, they get out of the way and it
Thank you.
That's slots.
Fall
That's not
forward.
how many you have prepared.
I know.
See?
I'm
It doesn't stay there.
I just got to mark the ones I have prepared with the slots.
Go to the blacksmith.
Correct?
I'm gonna go look. I'm
Ask for him
looking
to
up.
make 3 hinges.
I'm looking up how many.
Okay.
This is going to be hard because I
And
usually look up all my spells.
Screws.
Okay.
You can look them up
What's
on
P mean?
All right.
Also,
Prepared.
Oh,
That's
prepared.
all.
talk about all the
Oh,
shit
those are automatic.
that you did while your,
But
your
I'm looking at-
previous foreman was gone.
Shit, what do we do? We didn't do nothing.
The robbing, was that not you?
Oh, that's
We will talk about it.
Well, they
And
refused
future
to pay us.
employment-
We had to get collections going.
Understood, but
Just
future
saying.
employment will
Do they prepare
Besides-
these toward my
Fine.
prepared spells? No.
Go get the hinges.
So that task.
I look over at the bobblehead.
You can have 4 cantrips.
So as the 2 weeks goes by, each of you practicing your subtleties, your impression upon the people of Frostfall. You guys are now a rank 2 franchise. And you can begin interviewing employers or employees if you want.
Now,
The headquarters is now officially open. And
our goal is to get stuff to sell, right?
well, I mean, your goal is to reestablish and to get the franchise fully up and running.
The franchise is to sell things.
Well, the franchise is to,
Make money.
well,
It's a storefront. It's a laundry.
well,
it's
no,
the money
it's
laundry.
like however you seek out what you want to make wealth with
Okay.
determines Acquisitions Incorporated interpretation of how successful
Clerics
you
have
are.
cantrips.
So taking a town that was pretty much destitute and making it functional is a possible outcome that would be considered okay.
Yep.
Raiding
Yes.
the nearby, mines and ruins and dealing with the problems can get you material and objects as well.
Silver.
Yes.
Before this is like a day or two before the building is finished. The golf. I have an idea. And I pull out the orchids and I pour myself a glass and I get like a little thimble,
Good one.
pour her a little bit. Here you go. We're gonna need someone to man the headquarters while we're gone.
Mm-hmm.
And to keep the goblins in check, so they don't start stealing shit again, what if we hire them on? Then use whatever they acquired before we got here as merchandise to sell back to the people.
Buy back the merchandise that they stole from the goblins.
Yes, and then give the goblins a
Find
share of what is made.
And you think it'll keep them in line, or do you think
It will
rob us?
it will keep them in line as long as we make it clear that if they don't do this, that they will end up eventually being fertilizer for the land.
You can tell them we'll feed them to the crab
Yes.
That too.
and the bunny.
Or they can have the scary bunny protect them, or they can have the scary bunny stab them.
When did you? I look at the bottle. I pour a small glass.
I used it to clean one of my swords.
Yeah, she just dips a little rag in it.
I checked the bottle,
It's really good,
again,
like-
and I checked the bottle again.
It refills.
We may actually have to pay the mayor the barkeep, what the should do.
We're
Paid for that?
working. We'll cross that bridge.
We may need a manager for them because I don't think we can lead them to manage themselves.
I completely agree, but
What do you think of that dwarf?
Harold.
Harold?
I think he much enjoys.
I think it would end up
Scavenging.
his store
Wandering.
Yes, and
also.
I
You guys can give me investigation to see if you can find someone in town that might be capable of
help.
yeah. Since the three of you are out and about trying to see if you can fill the necessary roles within the
That's a
headquarters.
20. I got a natty 20, so 22 plus 5 is 27.
Roll a d10 for me if you would, please.
I want a 10. I don't want to. No, I got a 10. 7.
Hello, my name's Harold Stump. It's a pleasure to meet you. I used to be the town crier before the previous acquisition incorporated employees suddenly disappeared. While I have an excellent set of lungs, I can be trusted with not only taking care of your goblin friends, I can manage the day-to-day functionaries of your headquarters and keep an eye on the general ne'er-do-wells of the town, if you'd like.
Inside.
Yeah.
I'm a guidance myself.
Okay.
Oh, I got another natty 20.
Okay.
9.
21
15.
and 5. So 26.
You're hard pressed to imagine this town ever needed a crier, and you kind of like wonder. Sorry.
Bless you.
Fuck it, I took a pill, so
He means an allergy pill, people.
yes.
I feel your pain, brother.
Sorry.
He's allergic to people.
Yeah. He goes, you're kind of wondering if he even understands what the job is.
And he's going to take care of our goblin friends.
You seem like a fine man for the job. We'll get back to you within the next.
Very well. He doffs his hat, puts it back on. Old Harold Stump is here for you whenever you need him.
What about the weird toddler?
Bobby,
I don't know if
technically an adult.
He is technically an
And
adult.
it's small
And
as a
if they
goblin.
piss him off,
At night, he can take care of it. You know what? Lazuli's got a pretty solid point.
I'll talk to Bob.
Put the cursed toddler in charge of management.
first toddler.
Yeah. Yeah. So like after meeting Mr. Stump, which I'm not a big fan of, I'll go talk to
No.
Bobby.
No, it makes me feel like I need a shower.
We're gonna go talk to Bobby.
Okay. Hey, good to see you guys. Hey, listen. You know, that incident with your crap friend the other night, I just want to say I'm really sorry about that.
Yeah, no
Hey,
problem.
what
I actually have a way that you can make it up to us, and
Oh,
an opportunity for you.
Not really sure it requires me making it up to you. I mean, to be fair, when I'm the giant at night, I'm a fucking idiot. But during the day, we're Bobby. And I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, and that's
Well, I
that's why-
apologize for the
that's why
mishap.
I just brought up an opportunity, and
Do you remember being Bobby?
Yeah, I remember being Bobby the Giant at night, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Listen, if anybody asks about them cows, you just don't say anything. Okay?
Do you remember?
Those aren't my
You got
hands.
this- Yeah. Oh, yeah, about this. We have an opportunity for you.
Oh, yeah, I'm all down for opportunities. Takes a
One
pull from his ale and sets it back down.
I'm gonna grab that workbench. We can drink to a joint operation
Oh, yeah, that's my mother's orc piss. Yeah.
where you become a manager.
Okay, what does the manager do?
You make sure the goblins that will be operating our headquarters don't fuck up.
Oh, that's
can do that. Sounds like fun. If they do fuck up, I can always be myself at night.
You
and
just
go deal with them.
You give them a night visit.
Oh, you know what? I like the way you work. And rumor has it, she's got no morality. So I'm assuming that I can just do whatever I want with him, right?
At night,
Well,
yeah.
well,
Okay.
if
Okay.
only if they fuck up.
Well, define fuck up.
If
let's
they
be
fuck
honest.
us,
If they cause any trouble to customers,
If I catch any goblins fucking any of you, yeah, I'll step in. But
yeah, I mean, if they,
All right.
if they,
I got you. Thanks.
Clover,
Yeah, I'll stop.
drink your thimble. Drink your thimble.
Take my thimble.
I pour.
right here, then take it. Yeah. Let me take off that lid. Don't need that. Yeah.
So,
Just noticed you put the golem and you put him up.
Are they? So I'm watching them set up the Acquisitions Incorporated headquarters.
Well, they're
for the-
rebuilding it because the
for the
previous one
town.
burnt down.
But I know that they're doing that.
Correct.
All right, so I know this is probably them that I'm waiting.
Yeah.
For. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
You get the gist that these were the ones that Jim Dark Magic was
All right.
telling you about would eventually arrive. Yeah.
Ah, brothers and sisters, you finally arrived.
we've been here for 2 weeks.
Oh.
Roll a d12.
4
Four.
to the fog again. I breathe.
Yeah.
Fog goes.
Where are we having this? We're in front of the headquarters, right?
Yeah, you're in front of the headquarters talking with Bobby about taking over the goblins.
Ugh.
And then Father Benedict kind of steps in.
Ugh.
He's already forgotten like the dozen or so conversations you've had with him over the course of 2 weeks.
I
all he
am
does-
Father Benedict.
All he does is drink from his jug.
So
Yeah.
good to make your acquaintance.
We've met you many times.
You watch as the little female halfling named Timmy walks over to Father Benedict and tugs on his frock. Father Benedict leans down. Yeah, listen, I'm pretty sure that these are the ones that are replacing the other ones that died. Remember that Dark Magic Jim talked about?
Yes, asshole. Ugh.
Just checking. Okay.
I-
Hey, listen.
What are the names?
The
What do you guys
the
think of franchising like an
the
Alcoholics
insane rabbit
Anonymous?
with all
Wait a
the
minute.
blades.
I need to ask you
We'll work
something.
out here.
Look over here.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Do you
So
see
many
a
times.
giant rabbit?
Oh, she's not really a giant rabbit. She's about the size of me.
But it's a rabbit that talks.
Well, it's a heron. Yes.
She's a rabbit that stabs too.
And she's covered in blades.
Ah.
I believe her name is Lazuli. And the fine gentleman barbarian over there goes by the name of Finnegan.
Finnegan?
Finnegan?
No,
Finnegan.
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 Which the ones who've been around.
And
my
what are
age, I
you?
just say, call me Finn.
Wait, what are you?
I'm a Leodin.
Oh.
Big ass, like 7.5 foot tall, all
Okay.
black furred Leodin.
All right.
Mhm.
And who else do we have here?
Clover.
Clover.
And then Clover over there. The strange
What are you,
dwarven
Clover?
paladin over there
Oh,
is
cool.
watching over their crabby friend.
Can I lurk on your shoulder?
The crabby
I'm
The
friend?
gonna do it
strangers
again.
to get high
Giant
whenever
crab.
there's fog.
Fucking.
And, you know,
You know,
Fuck is going on?
even if you got on my shoulder, you would still be in the fog.
yes,
Who has some butter?
but at least nothing can walk into
Timmy!
you. Walk into you.
So
Timmy,
this is-
get a stick. Get
Pretty much.
Get an 8-foot pole, sharpen it.
This is my character.
That's sitting on my shoulder.
Oh. Oh.
I occasionally.
It looks like a
bend his
dog
other
on a mouth.
shoulder. I'm bigger, but.
Yeah, it looks like a little papillon. It goes by the name Zia.
Wow.
She's like, I was asleep.
Yeah, do you all see a giant fucking crab over there?
I don't think
Yes,
it's fucking.
yes. It's not fucking anything about it.
Good one. Mm.
Yeah, it's
Would you like to have a drink?
I'm afraid to. But
Why?
Sure. I'll
There you
pull
go.
up-
I have my
I'll
little
pull,
thimble.
I'll pull up.
Yeah, he fills it for you. And
Ah, here you go. Everyone, have a drink. Have a drink.
So that's
Then I'll have another one.
D12.
Here's
I
my
would-
D12.
I would like to examine this.
11.
substance.
You got 11?
Uh-huh.
11?
No,
I didn't roll.
Okay.
she didn't roll yet.
10. What'd you get, Lazuli?
I got a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll probably try to examine it before I drink it because something is wrong.
Yeah. Like,
I'm a little bit worried there's like some sort of alcohol addiction
I got a
thing
3.
going on in this region. Because
Well, it's
it's just a measure of hard times. It's pretty typical in the destitute and rundown, impoverished areas. Of
There's nothing
But
else to
we have
do here except drink
literally 2,
and fornicate.
and we also have literally 2 bottomless bottles of alcohol. Plus, okay, so we have 3. Something really wonky about the alcohol.
No,
Well,
we
one
only
of
have
them's
2.
broken.
one of them's broken.
Yeah,
we
One of
lost.
them got smashed in the tunnel.
That's such a
with
shame.
Bobby's
It's still
giant.
there. It just doesn't work.
It's flat and broken. Yeah.
It's been flattened. I haven't checked on it since.
Correct.
Hmm.
Correct.
So,
Sniffing mine, I got a 3.
You got 3.
My little
Okay. 3, 11, 6,
and
10. Okay. So yours smells like lemonade. You don't smell any hint of alcohol.
Suspicious.
Do you drink it?
Don't worry, Mike.
That's a good question. Are my peers pressuring me in actuality?
I am. Ah.
she asked for
I
about her
actually-
peers.
Oh, there are none here.
I study it carefully and I
You
pour
know,
it in
wait, I'm
a
sorry.
small empty
Wait, hold
bottle.
on. Go ahead.
I pour it into a small empty bottle because I have
And you
fun.
save it. Okay, make a note that you saved the number 6 pour of the
Okay.
bottle.
Well, you're finished here. Oh, you know, drink up, my daughter. Drink up. We must all drink
Is it
together.
the same creepy substance?
You gotta
roll
roll.
another D12. See what he pours you.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
10.
10.
oh, sorry, same thing I got.
This time it's almost like a raspberry kind of liqueur.
Yeah,
He pours it.
I throw it back.
That's the one that you got as
Yeah.
well. You throw it back. For the next hour, every time you see an animal, you begin to speak and converse with them. As you now have the ability to speak with animals for an hour.
How many bottles can I conceivably have?
You have a dozen empty little bottles that you could
Yeah,
fill up.
Little like
Yes.
little vials.
I was thinking they could be easily converted to ships later.
Poison shit. But my hands feel
So what'd you roll
fluttery.
for yours? 11?
11.
11. As soon as he slurps his down, which has got like an orange liqueur flavor to it, he falls asleep for the next minute, only to wake up a minute later.
So while he's sleeping, real quick, Bobbin.
Oh, Timmy.
Before that happens,
Timmy,
you
you
drink
hit the
yours,
spot
Clover?
there. Oh.
Yeah, I'll drink mine.
you watch Clover drinks hers. Tastes a bit like licorice. You let out this huge belt as the thunderwave spell echoes out from around you.
Okay, that's decided. I'm not drinking anything in town.
Where's the fun in that?
So 11 is the sleepy slurp. 10 is animal talk.
I'm not
3
writing him
is
down.
the sonic belch. But she didn't drink number 6, so she's
Yeah, we
saved
don't
that
know what
one.
number 6 is.
Yep.
But
Let me see that number 6. Huh?
It's in a vial in her cup.
Oh.
yes.
She's already stacked.
Oh,
That
no.
would be
I
nice
like-
if you tried to
Oh.
reach it.
I'll
Bobbin.
take her like if you're not gonna drink that
You
one.
reach it.
Hey, Clover,
Your
drink
finger's
this one.
gone.
It's kind of fun.
Which one is that?
It's the bee speak.
Oh, the raspberry liqueur.
Yeah, bee stuff. What would you call it?
Animal talk.
Animal talk.
Does he automatically know what it does? Because we are...
As soon as you drink it, it reveals itself to you.
Okay.
Because birds are talking, like
Ugh.
a group of small birds. Oh, what is assholes? As you know, they go by.
Shake
you,
your head.
you watch as the one of the nearby geese farmers. you watch as one of the farmers is like, guiding her flock of geese by you, and the geese are like, oh, fuckers, assholes,
as they go by.
That's right, motherfucker.
All of the animals.
Curse. Yes.
Is that right?
Have you seen their living conditions before we got here?
Oh.
Conditions weird
Is that
things.
geese?
Yes.
Timmy,
I will
Timmy,
label
Timmy.
my bottle.
Timmy.
My 10
Yeah,
bottles.
the
It's
geese.
still
Goose.
unlabeled.
Gus.
Yes.
Timmy, go get one of those for me. Ring its fat neck. I need something to eat.
Okay.
If they cause it,
Watch
it's
the
a
little
goblin.
halfling goes over and grabs one of the geese. And just as he cracks it, because you can still speak with animals, oh fuck! He just like keels over dead. Here you go.
Clean it. Gut it.
Oh, fine.
Put a fire over it. Make it crispy, and then bring it to me. Yeah.
Waddles away.
Preferably on a stick.
Waddles
It's
away
easier
towards
to
the
eat.
tavern.
So
You can eat the wings.
Before your strange, Father
Yeah.
Benedict friend came by, yeah. So you want me to take care of these goblins? I can do it. Easy enough job.
Yeah.
All
Well,
I
make
need
sure
is a steady flow of stuff to drink, clay pipes, and I like Waterdeep magazines because they keep me.
Goblins? Where do we have goblins in the city for?
Well, first of all, it's not a city, mate. It's a town.
I see
Meanwhile, there's
buildings.
like a dozen goblins spread all over the headquarters, like fixing it up.
I see buildings. Whatever, town, village, shithole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably
there we
more-
go,
That's
yeah.
probably a little bit more accurate.
Is that why we have to employ those green-skinned little bastards?
We're employing them to keep them out of trouble.
Also, I've been hanging out with them for a
Do
week
you know how to keep a I'll show you how to keep a goblin out of trouble,
at least, like probably
miss.
Miss.
I look at my book. You know how to sex a mousekin. Ah, so yes. No, I don't know.
What are you doing?
What are you? I'm messing with you.
Meanwhile, a little
Yeah.
3-year-old toddler is speaking like a grown man to you. So that's who you're currently talking to.
The mousekin?
No,
No.
Oh.
she's the mouse kid.
Yeah.
He's a mouse kid.
Bobby
Bobby
is
is
the
a
3-year-old
cursed child.
cursed child.
Well, I was talking.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true. That's fair.
You stove their heads in. That's the best way to handle goblins.
Yeah, I don't really think that's good. Anyways,
That
you
won't help
had a
them
job
work
offer.
for us.
So what you do is make sure they don't steal.
They
anything
don't
from
work.
our place or anything else.
They laze about and steal anything that's not nailed down
We will provide you.
and fornicate with each other no matter what sex they are. If they don't have anyone for that, then they masturbate until they can't touch their weenus anymore. They are no good, filthy
You
vermin
know what's in one goblin? Maggots.
that needs
Bad.
that need to be scoured from the surface of this world.
You're not wrong.
And
Clever, remind me to tell you the story about this goblin bat rider named Maggot. He had this weird obsession with bats.
Well, the funny thing is, I can totally see you're like a perfect Kevin. You're just this boomer standing in front of this group of people going on
Right.
about goblins.
right, yeah.
Yes. But
Oh.
question: do the goblins get along with Lazuli and vice versa?
Yeah, I mean, they're surprisingly respectful of you because you're,
Terrifying.
well, yeah, I mean, you're constant tick. When you don't, like your constant fidget, when you don't have something to focus on, is you spend a solid 5 minutes pulling out every random blade that you have on your body to make sure it's still there. And then you put it away, and as you walk off, there's like a dozen gobos just going,
There's one blade for each of them.
so yeah, you have a healthy, semi-healthy, respectable relationship with the gobos at this point. In fact, if you choose to on occasion drink with them or have a good time or have a meal with them, you can endear yourself a little bit more towards them if you'd like.
I don't think goblins sharpen their blades very often.
Well, currently they're only allowed to have tools.
Yeah.
They're not really allowed to have any implements of weapons. The town folk have kind of made
Are
certain of
useless.
that.
And so have we.
And
Lazuli
I've
is
No
in-
morality at all.
I've been pouring. At the end of the day, I've been giving each of them a cup of the Orcus. The end of the
Okay.
day.
That's fair.
What do you have there, young man? What manner of drink is that?
Give me a cup.
That means give me a fucking drink of too.
Where's the
Pour
cup?
him a
Orcus.
quarter of a cup.
Yes, Lazuli
Cheap bastard.
doesn't drink
That's the
because she spends
Oh.
all her money on knives
Oh,
historically, and then it's a habit now.
We'll say during one of your afternoon responsibilities that you're keeping an eye on the gobos. Give me intimidation, if you would, please.
I couldn't really taste. Can I try another one of those?
7
Could be a
plus
goal.
4.
It's very rare.
11.
I'll tell you what. When you need to be healed, I'll heal you for free.
When you need to be
That's actually
protected,
pretty
I'll
good.
protect you for free.
Oh, I don't need to be protected. I'm going to die in combat. Or drink myself to death. One or the other, or maybe both simultaneously. But right now, I really feel like killing all of these goblins.
I'll
To
pour
purge
it
the
even
earth of
less than what I poured
As
before.
their drinking party's kind of going on in the background, one of the goblins comes up to you. Hey, Zoe, can we ask you a favor?
Certainly, you can ask.
I appreciate you letting us ask. Here's the thing.
On your knees, you green ass
My
scumbag!
paw,
Oh, we're not
my
there.
paw just
Oh,
slaps
okay.
over his mouth.
Because you two are over having a drink.
Darn. Oh, okay, fine.
That's it.
They say
We were
walk
wondering
in.
if you could do us a favor. We had kind of always see you playing with your knives and doing that thing that
Oh,
you do
sure,
with them. They look past you at the drunkard, Father Benedict, back there getting drunker and drunker. Yes.
I'm on his shoulder, but I'm watching behind us.
Yeah. Listen, that guy kind of scares us. Could you give us some blades so we can protect ourselves? Just for protection, nothing else. We promise. We promise we won't use them for anything else. But I mean, he's clearly a goblinist. Like, I'm not even sure if he understands what we are. I think he just likes to rant and rave just in general. You know how older folk are. That's all they really do. But we could use
He's
something to
19.
protect ourselves. These hammers and crowbars and tools are nice and all, but we could just say.
I don't think stabby implements are that effective without the stabby person.
Well,
And-
yeah,
You have tools, and you have me right now.
you're gonna be able to protect
You-
us from that guy.
I will certainly try to stab him. I will probably stab him better than you.
Gobbo's kind of all huddled.
I am guarding him.
The Gobbo comes out of the crowd. Could you demonstrate that for us? Just saying, it'll definitely earn us some points. I just want to see what it looks like if you do that. That way, we can better understand your capabilities.
I am considering it. He is being quite rude.
Yeah.
We'll just
Yeah.
wait and see.
No. I think wait and see is what every free-speaking people wait to happen, and then the warlord comes in and kills everybody while you're waiting and seeing. So, maybe
Which
you should.
warlord?
Are
Are they supposed to be working at the moment?
No, currently they're talking to Lazuli.
Right, but are they supposed to be working?
Currently they're talking to
This time?
Lazuli.
All detail work.
Yeah, there's like 6 of them go walking
Yeah,
in with
they're
your
not
furniture, into the headquarters.
What you do is just
Ah.
smash one head, and they all start
See.
working real freaking hard.
Oh, really?
That's what I.
You don't say.
I'm just saying, maybe when it's like
I-
super
I
late at
pour him
night, and he
Another
doesn't see it
glass, a
coming,
half glass now.
Oh,
just
you have some healing coming, my son. Don't worry.
No,
If you fight well in
believe
battle,
I
somebody
will
has
stand
some
between you and
healing
him,
coming
though.
soon.
we appreciate that. He turns and huddles. All right, everything's done. We're gonna go.
Is everything done?
Yeah, it's all built out. All the furniture's been moved in. The Gobbos
1 minute, sir.
goes all
I
collect
feel
their
I
tools
pop
in
off
their
his
tool
cup and I
belt.
walk over to the gobos.
Yeah.
You guys have done an amazing job. We love it.
Yeah, it looks great. Yeah. Looks,
Yep, yep, nice
it's,
and
it's
straight.
as straight as my finger.
Nice and straight.
There's not a 90-degree angle in this fucking building.
No, you're right. Everything's like 82 degrees. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Got character.
When it's really
It's
snowing
got
outside,
character, that's
82
what I-
degrees inside is good.
Oh, but here's the thing. While we were building inside, we found one of the items that your previous individuals left here. Here you go. We just wanted to give that to you. We found it. I don't know what it does because we don't read commons. So we just remember seeing, what was his name? We remembered seeing old Thaddeus Forgehand, the previous guy who ran this place. He always had that under his arm. Said it was very important and he would never lose it. And he obviously lost it in the fire. So we felt it should be given back to you. So. Well, anyways, we're gonna go set up our camp outside of town and settle in for the night. Yeah.
We have a
Proposition.
for you.
Oh, sure. What's that?
If you agree to this, it would give you a place here in town where the locals will slowly be less aggrieved toward you. It will give you guys something to do,
Okay.
place to work, earn coin.
Like while you're talking, they're all staring at Father Benedict.
It will allow you protection from certain
I'm like
elements
rubbing the
around-
top of my mace.
I'm just gonna like
I'm
I will
smiling
kind
at
of like I'll kind of like lean. It will
and
it will it will award you certain protections from elements around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. So do you mind if we live in here then?
I believe there was the
Are there
basement.
We can live in the basement. That's fine.
so there are accommodations in the building?
I mean, there's no
There's a second
bedrooms.
floor.
There's like,
The second floor, like a giant
What's on the
studio.
second floor?
well, they don't have the capacity to build a second floor. So there's the main floor, which is just your offices and common room, and then there's the foundational basement.
So there isn't like a storefront or anything?
But
Just a headquarters?
No, this is currently what they've built. I mean, they could add on to it and do more work for you
Mhm.
during future downtime. But currently, this is what they've gotten done in 2 weeks.
so it's a big empty building.
No, it's got furniture.
Okay.
It's got some accommodations in it. You watch as the one goblin looks at the others. Hey, boys, we're moving in to the basement, and they kind of all chatter with each other. They walk in.
Mention the baby manager.
So wait, before you all go,
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do. I'm going to open up the ledger. Like, you will be working for my group. Here in this
The
building.
Misfit Menagerie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You will manage requests that come in from the villagers.
Ooh. Okay.
Selling things
Oh.
back to the villagers that we find are
You know what
are
we're really
returned.
good at? We're really good at stealing what they have.
We're not.
We could
We're
sell
not
those
going.
back to them.
We can work on that, but we're no longer going to be taking.
I mean, after
from
all,
them.
I mean, Clovis got no morality. You've heard that rumor, right?
Which means I have no qualms about killing you if you fuck up.
She
Yeah,
got.
we
She
should
got
immediately
a few
go
and dry
rob them.
thimbles.
Yes, please don't steal from the townsfolk. I'd hate to have to stab you.
I'm getting conflicted messages here. She
What-
says it's okay, and she's threatening to kill us.
She's drunk.
No,
Mm.
she's
psychotic.
threatening.
There's no two ways about it. Just listen to me.
Stumble. Pretend to stumble.
There's no two ways about it. Crazy. I'm the one talking.
Oh,
So-
you're the one in charge.
Yes.
Oh,
So
for a minute there, I thought you said you were going to put a toddler in charge.
the toddler's going to be managing you. He's going to report to me.
So you, a talking lion with a drunk mousefolk on your shoulder, is going to place a 3-year-old in charge of us gobos.
Yes.
It's not really-
Is there no one else really sees anything wrong with that? That's okay.
The other option is we kill you all.
Ah!
That's not really a good option. So okay, fine, we'll do what you say.
Ah.
The items that you have stolen.
Yeah, we really don't have those anymore.
What happened to them?
Well, here's the thing. There's this really, really mean guy. He goes by the name of Car Moonreaver.
RCARR.
K-A-R. K-A-R-R.
RYEEW.
Fuck you.
Are you talking about the merchant?
No.
No, wait, no, wait.
No.
No, that was Haldor Icebeard.
Oh, yeah.
No, so this fella, he was paying us pretty good to steal from these guys. Like, really good. But as soon as they ran out of shit to steal, he got really mad at us, took all of our shit, and, he kind of, big dog-looking creature, laughs like a hyena,
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what they are. Yeah. And it's a big group of them, not far from here.
I'll pull out the local map.
Yeah, they're called the Moon Thing Reavers.
Okay, put it on the map.
Oh, okay. He reaches in, pulls out a big crayon. Starts
How many fun stabby
Big
tricks
X
are
on
we
the
going
paper.
on?
How many of them are there?
Very excited by
I don't know how to count all that well. So I couldn't
potential
guess.
Is
stabby
it more
tricks.
than your fingers?
He like holds up 3 fingers, one
I
missing
think I only
pinky.
have.
Yeah, he's like
Is it more
Yeah.
than this?
more than 2 hands. Yeah, definitely more than 2 hands.
Is it more than the group that you have here?
Maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
How many goblins are there?
but that's
Dozen. Like a baker's dozen.
So
Okay.
13.
So, and I'm going to be writing this down. So, part of the contract that you will be doing, you will be working for us under Bobby.
yeah.
At the end of each day,
Okay.
depending on what you sell, you'll get a percentage of, as well as a meal and another bit of this.
Okay. So you're kind of just exploiting us for cheap labor.
Yes.
Oh.
But I'm also providing you a place to live,
Oh.
food,
Oh.
drink,
Oh.
and safety.
Oh. Like all the goblins nodded at each other, their ears flopping up and down.
Yes. And all you have to do is not steal.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I help?
Yep, help action,
Great.
advantage. You feel the mouse book hand on your forehead. Please. So 18 plus 2 plus...
So that's 21.
21. DC was a 20. They agree, and they begin to move into the basement.
Good work. Also, I'm going to reach into one of my bags. One of the things is, you're going to have to bathe at least once a week.
They all just walk away and scuttle into the forest.
There's an extra cup of alcohol in it if you do.
They come back.
I'll give them the soap.
It's not to chew.
I'm like, Timmy, teach them how to bathe.
It's like the first thing they do. They go into the basement. They bring out the couch,
That
set
sounds
it in the
like a
lawn,
terrible idea.
and they're like playing a banjo and lingering on the couch in the lawn.
Do it in the backyard.
Right. To be fair, there's no backyard. Every square inch of this place is a yard.
Back of the building.
They all look.
I'm smiling at him now.
And they just scurry towards the back of the building.
Can I get like maybe a little table and a chair to, that's
I also
my
make sure
size?
they
I
all
can put out
sign.
in the front door so I can be like on the stoop.
So
Yeah.
because they can't
Okay.
read, I also put in the letter
That's what I'm
that
gonna do.
whatever they sell,
Oh,
we get 95% of. They are allowed 1 day off every 3 months.
Are you totally Willy Wonking the contract right
yes,
now?
these are
Okay.
my Oompa Loompas.
Okay.
are you gonna get him some
This
little
is-
white
This is my
jumpsuits?
factory. These are my Oompa Loompas.
Are you gonna get him funny shit to wear, like pointy shoes and stuff? Make him wear
Not
orange
yet.
wigs. Make him wear orange wigs.
Prestidigitate him with green hair and orange face.
Right. There you go. That'd be cool.
But on the plus side for them, they will get the, I will constantly pour out enough alcohol for them every day.
Your headquarters is mostly functional at this time. It's the end of your 2-week downtime.
Smells like
It is
goblin in
the
here.
fresh morning of the first day of the 3rd week. What would you guys like to work on? What would you like to do?
I believe we need to check out that group of gnolls
There was
that they were talking about.
Timmy,
there was also the
where's my
ruin
goose?
Yeah.
where
I-
the abomination was,
Leftovers from
originated from. Although
This-
I might need
This is all
more
left
stabby
of the goose?
implements that aren't made of metal.
Mostly ate last night.
Yeah, we
Oh.
could look at that later.
You have
I
some
believe
too,
there
right?
was also talk of a Bobby, you said there was a few other things around.
Oh, well, I
Keep
mean,
your shape, Timmy.
there's,
Like a nice round rump.
I mean, there's lots of places around about here. My mom's always told me to stay away from. There's an old mine not far from here. There's
I'm
an
taking
old
notes.
mine.
there's an old ruin nearby as well.
Yeah, I remember you telling us about the ruin.
Yeah,
That's where the
well,
previous group went.
yeah, that's where they went.
Died.
They were looking for some kind of shrine. I don't know what it was.
Okay, that was the ruin,
Yeah.
and then
It's about half a day's walk north of here.
the Knoll territory.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably where the old
Lord.
mine is. Yeah, they linger about
Oh.
out there. They were paying the gobbles to rob the townsfolk blind, but now that you got that under control, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Listen, I'm gonna go manage the gobbles. So you folks enjoy your breakfast and good luck.
So
Do
Oh, before you go, Bobby.
Yeah.
Your first part of your wages.
Oh, thank you very much.
Fill up his entire mug twice.
Finnegan,
Thank you.
Finnegan, do you pay
And I'm
those?
like,
Do you pay those green skinned bastards? I mean, do they have money?
Quickly at him again.
they will once we have some profits coming in.
No, they don't have any money right now.
No.
No.
They get paid in food, housing, and a little bit of my alcohol.
Timmy,
And my protection.
Timmy,
Yeah.
Timmy, go to the town, ring the bell, tell them everyone must come to hear the benediction of cord to the front of the establishment here, and make sure they bring some money.
What is it?
The
you need money
town's
for?
destitute, Father.
Chickens, eggs, bread,
Okay.
fish, beans,
Are you hungry?
food, Timmy, whatever.
Would you like a pigberry?
These poor, sad bastards have nothing, but we need something. So go.
Okay.
Are
You should see this crumbled look on Timmy's face as she.
Timmy, remember
Yeah.
to tell them
Yeah.
Cord will not look kindly on people that do not attend.
Do you want me to stab him?
There we go.
I'm asking Timmy.
Oh, no, it's his belligerence grows on you after a while.
Like
It's okay.
fungus?
Are you sure?
No,
I'd be
fungus can
perfectly
be
happy
cured.
to stab him. My
Uh,
goblin friends want me to do so
Uh,
too, but I don't think it's a good idea.
No.
Well, I'm.
Calm down, psychopath.
I think if you're going to, collapse into a state of chaos and anarchy, maybe wait until the town's fully restored, and then the six of you can go and do your anarchy
Oh.
somewhere else. Yeah.
Timmy, you have the wisdom of a much older, sexier female. Now go.
About 120-year-old F, for fuck's sake.
Just
start walking into the town. Start saying we can collect food.
Let's do it.
I
You.
mean, I have good berries. Would that satisfy him? I mean,
I leave that between you and him.
I think this is better. Not you.
How would you have it? Is it a drink? No. Lazuli, you remind me of one of the brothers, Brother Peter. Brother Peter, he was always hopping around, and
He gave the benediction of cocktail.
he too
What cord this guy's got? Fucking dying.
he too enjoyed the blade, and we were in the Orc Wars 25 years ago. We were holding the line, and then here they come.
I'm gonna start.
The green-skinned bastards, waves of
How
them.
many contracts
waves of nothing.
Not currently, no.
The one I
But
brought-
green skin,
The one that he's
Teeth.
That's the only one.
claws. They overwhelmed opposition.
What I feel like
The last thing I heard was
war was ended.
young Peter screaming as these bastards ripped his guts out and ate them in front of him before his dying eyes.
Do I have,
So now we're friends.
Do you have sleep?
do I have sleep?
Well, I'll take another drink. Maybe I'll get to sleep.
What'd you get?
That's only for a
I
minute.
got a 6, so now I get to know what 6 does.
As you take the drink, you knock it back, you immediately get the hiccups. And every time you hiccup for the next minute, which is every second of the 60 seconds, you
Right.
turn invisible. And then visible.
The-
Invisible, and then visible. Invisible, and then visible.
This
for
is
a minute.
stunningly.
Am I able to smell that it's the same as the
Yes.
one I have?
You know that it's
Oh.
the lemon, kind of lemonade flavored
Very well.
drink that he just took.
Oh,
I will label my bottle in secret, sneakily, because
And what's the alcohol called?
It is called Invisibility Hiccup.
One bottle of invisibility.
it would be cool if you could control the hiccups.
hold them in. I'll try holding them in.
Only lasts a minute. So.
Oh, doesn't work. That's 10
So is
rounds
he
of
gonna
combat.
Explode. All right.
Oh, I bet that would be confusing in combat.
Oh,
Tell Ivar about what our son did today.
All right. So I'm gonna do it on stream apparently. So
Yes.
he was sitting back in the chair and just eating his macaroni and cheese. And my mom said he lifted up a leg, looked over, and let one rip. Like it was the longest,
Jake.
loudest fart I have ever
You have taught the
heard.
boy well.
No,
Dude.
you learned that from me.
like, is it like ingrained in like a human to like lift their leg?
Yeah.
How does a baby know? I mean, how's a toddler know
Because
to do that?
you feel it, you have to get the pressure out. Like wait.
Like, it's the cheeks are so tight they're holding it in, so you have to kind of
Yep, break the seal.
break the seal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so. Like a Ziploc bag.
Hey, it'll only been funnier if you burped and sneezed at the same time.
No, that would have been messy.
Uh,
He's not old enough to control those.
At least he
fluids.
didn't shart.
So
Oh, there's no guarantee there.
yeah, he's got a dick.
So it's mid-morning. You guys have had your
So is
breakfast.
Trump.
Bobby, in his toddler form, is currently in charge of the Gobos back at your headquarters. Did you guys want to name your headquarters?
Something dealing with misfits or something
No.
dealing with menagerie.
Temple of Core. There we go. My work here is done. Ah, shit.
Menageries Mysteries.
Okay, Menageries Mysteries it is.
We haven't gone to that one magic shop.
Really have.
I do think that sounds like we'd be competing for vague, ramshackle,
All right, let's go
non-specific.
visit
title.
the, before when are we out of town?
Yeah, we can pick up
I
maybe
think, and I think we should probably
potentially
check out the
supplies.
Knolls, honestly.
Yeah, we should go check out
Okay,
But
those are
let's-
stabbable.
those. Okay, and it was the Knolls, and then what else was the other thing?
The ruins with the shrine of unknown deity.
Did Timmy ever come back
Where
with the congregation?
previous-
I'm still working on it. So where are you guys heading off to?
We're gonna check out the magic shop,
The Curious Catch?
Yep.
Okay.
and then but before we do that, I will go out to the back side where the goblins are all playing and our dwarf friends just sitting there in front of the mound. This is what we're doing. We are going to go check out the shop over here, and then we're going to head off to the mine area. I have to pull out the map. Crammed as strong. To check out this group of gnolls that robbed them after they robbed everyone here. So we're going to try to get the shit back and then sell it back.
They're the robbers of robbers.
So that's where we're going. When
Are
Crabs
we
wakes
bringing
up.
the magical drunkard?
join us, please.
No, Father Benedict is a member of the team, so yeah.
He's our healer.
Okay.
He is
Yes.
your
Yes, Peter, you're stuck with me.
Um,
Oh,
before we walk
I can be
into
Peter.
stuck with me. No,
magic
I'm
shop,
stuck.
I'm gonna I'm gonna pull out my battle axe. I'm gonna hand it to I'm gonna stop the blacksmith. Can you get this a good sharpening?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, your friend here, Clover, helped me clean the whetstone.
I heard.
Yeah, it works quite nice. And
I took a bath.
I can smell that.
It takes him like just a few minutes. Here you go, mate.
I am very interested. I am assessing the work.
I'll yeah.
I might think about letting him touch my knives in the future.
Did you pay him to do it?
Oh, he's gonna. I got something for him. Don't worry.
I prefer money. No money. I've been sober for almost 2 weeks now. I think
Oh,
I'm good.
congratulations.
I'm
Clover,
sorry.
can I get that?
I'm sorry,
How much
my
is
son.
sharpening?
2 silver, please.
Clover, please.
Thank you. Good
What is your name? Good sir.
Gronk Iron Shot.
Gronk. Let me see your arm. Your arm you use for your hammer. Ah, there we go. Cord, bless this man's mighty arm, for he may strike his hammer true and make mighty weapons to slay off foes. In your name. Nobis Patris, Oyo Nobisco. There you go, my son. I have blessed you. That'll be a silver piece.
Persuasion check on that one.
Oh my god. I rolled a natural one.
Don't roll it my dice.
I will read it now. He handed it to me.
Ivar?
So the Gronk just like, yeah, I see what you did there. It's all right. Thank you for the blessing. I'll tell you what. If I'm successful at making anything magical, I'll pay him. you're a character. You're a god. Fucking god. So anyways, you just gotta go back to work.
Fucking cheap bastard. All right, let's go.
I pat kind of awkwardly his knee because,
He's tall.
good work, blade, sharp, pretty. I'm very happy. I saw a very sharp, pretty blade. So sharp.
As we
I'm
leave,
smiling
just
at your
gonna
axe
grab-
now.
I'm just gonna grab her ear, like, let's go.
Okay, I'm chill with that.
So, you guys are heading towards the
Magical shop.
Curious Cache.
So you're a warrior then.
Yes,
Oh, good.
I am very fearsome while being held by my ears.
And who do you worship? Do you worship Cord? The god of war and battle? Or the fucking Easter Bunny?
Giovanni is terrible.
The goddess
also
of
Australian.
mysterious egg
I mean,
droppings.
Did we get the goblins to sign the contract?
You worship Cord. I
Oh yeah,
can hear
there's
you.
there's
They're
You
13
can if I don't.
no, there's 13
Oh, it's
X's
better if you
of
do.
various like scrawlings
Mm.
on the contract.
Not really seeing any benefits for me
we got
there.
one with,
No,
You don't?
with
no.
He's
Bobby?
the god of war. He will
I didn't
protect
do
you in
Bobby.
battle. He will always have his eye on you. And if you die,
Well,
you die
Will he
gloriously.
protect my
You will
knife?
eat at his table. You will sup on the bowl that never dies.
Like,
You will
quietly,
drink
like,
from the
in my head, I'm
ever-flowing
just walking by,
mead.
I'm never telling this guy that I actually worship Lord.
Do you worship Cord?
I said that inside my head.
Oh, oh, don't worry. I'm going to ask everybody.
You guys end up like stopping in front of the shop, and it's
He's not mentioning protecting and sharpening my knives.
standing in front of the shop. It's the only structure in town that feels well kept up, but like kept up in the sense that it wasn't allowed to fall apart. And as you kind of stand there looking, you see this very thin, middle-aged elven female come out. And, she's like holding on to like little trinkets, like wind chimes almost, and she hangs them up on her eave of her porch. And she goes, "Hello,
Hello, miss. Do you need any help with those?
no, I'm quite fine. You're those new folk that came into town, are you not?"
Yes, yes.
Yes.
That was
Now
in the
folk,
Elvish Wars.
a Harrigan and
Leonin
a Leonin.
and a drunkard.
Well, Father Benedict has been here for quite some time, a little bit before you guys got
Are you
here.
talking
We
about
also
me,
have
huh?
a crab
What?
She's
What's
an
that?
edible.
Oh yeah, I'm human.
Okay.
No, nothing
Okay.
fucking weird.
I
Unpainted
I'm weird
stabbing.
because I am a human.
will stay.
We were wondering if we could peruse your wares. We're about to head out.
Oh, I'm sorry. My shop is a bit bedraggled right now inside. I don't have a lot of things to stock the shelves. There was a series of caravans due in here some 4 or 5 months ago, and they never arrived, unfortunately. They had the complete inventory of my stock. I've basically been here barely living off no means or ends, unfortunately.
Ooh,
I don't really have anything to
we
stock.
should investigate the road.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh,
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Solved.
I will add it to our list. Road. Although
may God bless you, dear woman. Yes.
Oh, I can't really afford that, but thank you.
Oh, that's quite all right.
No, it's not. You go through the entire town blessing people and expect to be paid.
Oh, how am I supposed to run my church?
Where is your church exactly?
I haven't built it yet. You guys don't pay me anything.
The catch-22.
Yes, the ever winding wheel.
I prefer to
Where
worship
was the
the
caravan
moon
coming?
god. Thank you.
I'll pull out the map.
Where was the caravan due from?
Oh, I believe you shouldn't ask questions that the fourth wall didn't take proper notes of. But I'm sure he's got a quick bookmark that will
It went right by the
allow
mines.
him to.
It went right by the mines that we're going to go to.
Yeah, it was by
There
the
we
mine-
go.
These mines over here with a giant
Mines
cran
of
mark.
Moria.
well, the gnolls could be just robbing going bandit. So they might have all the stuff.
the gnolls are bandits.
Yes.
They're not going bandit. They are bandits.
They've been
Well, they're
Going
also
bandits.
like
Um,
sort of mafia
We've
hiring
been,
thieves. So
we've been trading with Neverwinter for the past 6 months to a year. The caravans come up through the Neverwinter Wood, over Morgor's Mound, and through Xanthar's Keep, and then proceeds up into the valley. Unfortunately, neither caravan ever made it up into the valley. It seems to be our problem, unfortunately.
So it's over Neverwinter Wood.
Or sometimes
It's
through
grandma's
it,
house.
I was trying to. I'm sorry.
That's a big
like
one.
through the forest.
Where are we going?
I
just
suppose
now?
you could. You
Over the
you could-
forest, through the wood, into the valley.
Over-
It goes.
Where are we
Over
going?
Morgor's Mound.
after we're shopping, we're going to the mines.
Where is that at?
Yes, and then
I
through
don't have them.
Xanthar's Keep.
Unfortunately, the
I
fourth
spelled
wall
X.
didn't provide a map.
Yes, XAN.
Yes,
And how are we
did.
gonna
Didn't
find
you
them out?
mark stuff on the map earlier?
How are we going to find the mine if we don't know where it's at?
And then they enter into the valley of Caradum and then eventually find us a couple, 2 days north of the valley entrance. Caradum, yes. Khedrun. Caradum.
Is there a map that we can?
Oh, I've been trying to get one
That
commissioned
was
for
out
some
of-
time,
out
and
of-
unfortunately, I haven't been able to save up enough money, or for that matter, earn enough money to have one commissioned. To be honest with you, the gentlefolk that were at your previous location that you've rebuilt, and rebuilt with the
Goblins
Sweat.
destroyed it.
of the. They did burn it down, yeah. That's. I'm not sure if that's crime and punishment or what, but
Not
anyways,
Don't worry, they'll
there was a cartographer that once worked for that headquarters, but unfortunately they disappeared at the shrine out in north of here as well.
At the
So,
room?
well, you did the ruined shrine, yeah. I suppose if it's an old shrine that's in ruins, it's a
What shrine is
Shrine.
it to?
don't know. Never
Oh,
been there.
don't know.
It's probably to Cord.
Oh, we should go there and reclaim it.
Yes, you should do that. It's definitely for Cord. You should do that. Like you shouldn't wait. You know what? You do you.
Why are you tilting one side to the other?
I'm not.
You're a very strange woman.
She likes swaying.
Well, you four have a great day. She turns and goes back into her shop after hanging.
Okay, is there anything in there that?
Oh no, it's empty. Like you
I
look
hold out my
inside.
cup.
I mean, you can give me perception, see if you do notice anything.
Roll.
Okay.
D12.
D12.
Oh, what's my perception?
Ah!
What's the other little round you want to
Skiing Zero said,
No.
No.
a name of the
Oh god, pour him out for Christ's sakes.
guild should be the Good Guys Guild, but guys is Guise.
Here you go.
Why?
All right.
Because we just
No,
enslaved
it's-
goblins?
17.
Wait,
All
what?
right, a 6.
20.
Yeah, so you already know
Yeah,
that.
I mean, she's not lying. I mean,
Yes.
her shop is mostly
My
empty.
notes got
Empty
deleted.
boxes, empty
Silly
crates.
thing.
What's
Oh,
this?
wow.
What's
It's
6 do again?
well kept, but there just doesn't look like there's anything inside the
That's a
place.
9.
No, I know, but
So
what's 6
what
do again?
Was the
But like, is there?
Where's this? Oh,
not a
it's the
character?
hiccup one.
Is there a map that we could see? No.
Not that you have. I mean, Dark Magic Gem didn't give you one.
How are
He
we
just
gonna
dropped
find
you
it?
off here.
Why don't you
Well,
get
I
one of
mean,
the?
we're like the players, be like, oh,
All right,
this way to the.
we don't know where it's at, right?
Got it. Okay.
You only have what you have.
All right. So
Didn't we ask the baby for directions?
Dude, what are those goblins? They
I
know
mean-
where it's at.
I mean, the Gobos took your parchment and scrawled a bunch of random markings on it and told you that's where the mines were.
like, here's the town.
Yeah, it's just like a little
Warehouse.
X and then like this big line with another X and it says mine on it, like MNE.
Yeah.
And town is spelled TWWNON.
Okay, so how about we go after the previous party and see if they
Why
have a
don't you
map?
take one
Are
of
there,
those
like-
with us?
mountains or hills?
Have them
in the
show us where
direction
it's
that
at.
they kind of-
Oh yeah.
Then if they
like
betray us,
Yeah, like you turn to
they'll
look
be the first
in
to
the general
die.
direction that they described. And it's, once you're beyond the outskirts of the forested area around Frostford, it's just the spine of the world mountains. You go for thousands of feet up into the gray kind of like horizon and clouds of the mountainscape.
When we were talking to the goblins, did they point in a direction?
They point towards the mountains.
But specifically, I mean, like that way more than that way?
I mean, give me an insight check. I'm just going to assume you're always rolling with guidance, as long as you're not concentrating on a separate effort.
You said insight?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
They were pointing towards the due east and then slightly north direction of the mountains. And there is probably a fairly dense forested area in that direction that you get the feeling probably goes on for maybe a few miles.
Okay.
Until it kind of folds open into the base of the mountainscape that then just goes up at a very steep angle into the horizon.
Okay. That's where we're going to hit.
Okay.
Player to DM question. Just, can I roll a history to see if I know where we're at in relation to like the
Sure. Yeah. History check.
I'm trying to figure out,
Oh, you're
Are we on
having
the-
cushion problems?
Thing is
are we
just-
like close to the Castle Hardwick side or over by Icewind Dale kind of?
You would be closer towards. Well, we'll see what your history check comes up with.
tropical fruit?
15.
15. You get the based on what you know, you're definitely very far north of Lurkwood.
Okay.
You also know that you're very far east, like a week east of Luskin. And you get the feeling that the shrine they might be speaking of is might be the shrine known as the Eye of the Allfather. But, that could be
So
mostly
we're north of Lurkwood,
very far north of Lurkwood.
like toward the endless ice.
No, that would be on the other side of the spine.
Okay.
So you're at the base of the southern fringe of the spine,
Okay.
and the forest
So-
around Frostford
And you said
is not a named forest. It just happens to be a forest that's near Frostford,
So, and you said we're east of Luskin?
way east of Luskin.
Yeah. Last
So
time
Casimir
I rolled
Oh, God.
really high on a history check too. So
For
for the region, there were lots of places that I was told in school that we're, places to go
Dangerous.
if you want to die.
Yeah, you're in that place.
Yeah.
This is the very northern edge of the
Oh,
very,
you have a map and you didn't show us.
I just downloaded
So
the
he's talking all this
Okay?
ipso facto
So-
stuff, and I can't
So
find out.
past mirror bars were about in this area,
Oh, okay.
possibly.
possibly, yeah.
Oh, possibly. See, we don't.
Yeah, we don't know. Like, I don't actually have a map. This is guesstimate. So I'm like, okay, so we're
How the hell did I
That's
get
based
here?
off his history check.
He
Yeah.
teleported us. I mean, this is
Now, how did I get here?
The
Teleported?
same way they did.
Teleported?
He put
took
you
up in an area.
up in a battle balloon and then
kicked you out.
brought you to this
Okay.
area and then dropped you in the center of town and gave you the corporate speech.
Yeah.
You'll do great,
Make
Father
money or
Benedict.
die.
Has he been wandering around anywhere, or has he just been staying around town? drinking?
Mostly, he's not motivated enough to get too far away from his food source.
So
I mean, he pretty much knows the entire ins and outs of the personality of people that live here because he's been kind of felching them for a while.
and trying to get
He just randomly shows up to like dinners. Bless this dinner. Be a silver and a drumstick, please.
So, I say we go to the mine. We try to find the mine. We can ask the mayor for some more pertinent.
Can I see that
directions.
map for a moment?
It's literally a parchment
Oh.
with crayon drawings on it.
Oh, a line with us X.
Yes.
Great. You should do well. Let us be off. Let us find these dog-faced heathens and have them taste our steel. Your
So,
blades will sink deep into their throats. My mace will
one
crush their
second.
fucking heads.
once I get the,
You'll do what you do, and you will
as
probably
long as we
kill
get rid of the
things.
Local bandit population of gnolls will look into your missing shipments.
Oh, she's already gone inside.
For a price.
So then, let's talk to the mayor. Let's go talk to the mayor and then head out. And then
Just head out.
Can I try to peek
Okay,
in?
let's talk to the
I'm
mayor.
curious.
Yeah, you can
Get
give me
better.
an investigation or
Yeah.
perception.
Okay.
Since you're peeking in, you can give me perception.
Okay.
I've been here for quite some time before you got here.
Okay.
I love how she
Do you know what
flinched.
mines are?
I will tell you
Plus
one thing
one.
about the mayor.
Wait, no. Right, no. Perception +2. Where is it?
It's an alphabetical
+2.
order.
So
What'd
15.
15? I mean, just like watching Clover look in, you look in as well. And empty shelves, empty crates, empty barrels. It's very neat and tidy inside. It's just empty of inventory.
I've been here for several weeks spying and doing intel here. I'll tell you, I know the mayor. She doesn't have a lot of booze, and she doesn't put out. So
I was
I wouldn't trust her. I wouldn't trust her as far as I could throw her.
I don't think you can throw her very far.
I don't think so either, my love.
So, hello. Walk into the inn. Yeah. Hello, mayor.
Oh, yes. Hello. Oh, my son told me that you hired him on. Thank you for doing that. It's very sweet of you, considering his condition. Thank you.
No, he's.
What's up
he's
there,
right, he's the
Elder?
right boy.
Can I be your
Oh,
instead of being dragged by my
Good to
ears?
see you.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Yes. Anyways, you were.
Directions to the mine.
Oh, well, none of us really know where they are, of course.
Jesus. See?
Just general direction will work.
I mean, by
In
core,
the
see what I told
foothills
you?
alongside the mountains, north of here.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, of course. Good luck. Kind of waves you guys off as you exit the frosted muck out into the town.
Timmy!
Get a shot of that fog breath one.
Timmy! Timmy!
Yes, yeah.
It's time
I'm-
to go.
Oh, you're taking me with you this
Swear
time.
to God, if I get that, I'm
Up there.
I can't go that long without my companion by my side.
Yes, but you're going out there. I think it's safer than if I should just stay here and, I can cook food for you for when you get back. I can have everything. I can have your foot salts ready to go, so I can scrub the dead skin off your feet. I could do that.
Go behind this building with me. I need to talk to you. I need special details.
No, I don't want to do that again.
No, there's some special details we need to talk about before we leave. Okay, Timmy?
We're leaving!
All right, I'll catch up. Timmy, I need to tell you something that I need to tell you, and make sure you stay away from those fucking goblins. And all right then. There you go, Timmy. Good lad. All right. I'm ready to go.
Beat him with the Christ box.
I just, look, at some point, we need to talk about our relationship. I do love you, Father Benedict.
I love you too, Timmy.
But, I mean, this is a strange way for us to kind of, be.
Once we get to church.
Yeah, I know, but can I just be a normal female halfling? I'm 120 years old, Father Benedict, and this need to dress me up.
Listen, we're in the backwater of Ass Creek.
I know that. No, we're not. I
Yeah,
think Ass Creek
and
is your place.
listen,
I think these are words that you.
these
make
are
up.
simple folk,
I know.
salt of the earth.
I know.
Morons, and they won't understand our. Blazing Saddle.
Yeah, but-
And they won't understand our relationship to you. Well,
I
but
know.
when we get an established church and everyone's coming, then we'll out you. All right? But until
You
then,
don't need to out me. I'm a pleasant person. I'm not.
well,
You're the one that dresses me up like.
I'll let you start growing your hair. You're wearing a robe. It's practically a dress. Do you want to cut it a little shorter?
No. I mean,
You can grow your hair out.
look, they're getting ahead of you. Just
I know.
I'll
Grow your
stay
hair
here,
out. You don't have to
and
have
I will-
tonsure anymore, okay? Let's take a step by step. Yes. Grow your hair out.
Clover, what do you think the chances are?
Fine.
If
She
Father Benedict
you
dies
bend
on
down.
this
She gives you a
mission,
little
that
kiss
we're
on the
gonna
cheek
declare
and
it?
kind of. Yeah,
You know I love you.
I know.
Well, goddamn, what's your real name?
You gotta mumble that to yourself
I've been-
as you wandered.
I've
in the
been calling you
direction of
Timmy
the
for so
other.
long, my dear. All right.
Really does.
I wonder if he could just cut his tongue out.
You see me, and I'm on this tiny donkey.
I mean-
yeah.
Oh, for casting?
And I'm catching up to you guys.
Yeah, there's just not just smooth talking yet.
Verbal.
Giddy up, Bill. Giddy up.
Darn.
That's it. So I catch up.
Oh. As Father Benedict finally catches up. By the way, it was consensual sex.
That's right. She's my
Um,
girlfriend. Don't judge.
Dress up like a girl, but still calm a boy. Reminds me of my Rick and Morty.
Let's see you fight first. Let's see how you
Okay.
fight. Feel something in front of me, and we'll talk.
Works for me.
She slits the throat of the donkey that you're on.
Hey, lunch!
I don't know if random animals unless they're
Don't
small
hurt
enough to
animals.
eat. I mean,
Well, you can
it
make
would-
it small enough to eat.
It would slow us
Bill is a
down.
good boy.
We're on the way to stabbing places.
So, as you guys enter into the woods just outside of town,
I'm sure his movement.
I
is
need
fast.
all 4 of you to make survival checks, please.
Into the woods.
I will make
Well,
mine with
Guidance
disadvantage.
for you.
17.
I will make mine with disadvantage because I'm drunk off my ass.
I'm dead.
Can I-
Although I
What
have-
you get a 1?
Yeah, she got a 1.
I do have a
These
plus.
things on my
Lily
shoulder.
Curse is strong
Like these
with
two.
this one.
I got a
These
9.
two are on my shoulder, by the way.
I have a +2.
No, I don't think she's on your. Is she on
Yeah, I put her on the
I
other
still
shoulder.
fail.
I thought you were carrying her by the ears.
Nah, she,
No,
she asked.
I got
Okay.
tired of
She
being
asked
carried.
while he
I
was going
mean,
on his tirade about.
I mean, it was
So
chill for like
question,
20
Point
minutes.
of
but then I
clarification.
decided to hunt.
A Haragon is humanoid, is
3
a.
foot. 3 foot.
You can choose
Well, 3 to 4.
small or medium.
Oh, okay.
I chose small.
So you chose a small Haragon.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes,
So you've
I'm
got
a
a mouse
little
cloak.
big
I
for
got a
his
mouse. I
shoulder,
got smoke,
but he's big too.
yeah, so
She
I got,
wouldn't
a,
work
I got
if he
a
wasn't
baby
huge.
and a toddler,
She's 3
On either
feet
of my
and I'm
shoulders.
2 feet.
Gotcha. All right.
and they're both just
I
gripped
might be
onto
3 and a
my
half.
knee.
You're kind of plodding along with your donkey behind them. Unfortunately, Bill
I
won't
crouch
make it
for
into the
jumping
woods. The
curses.
woods are too tight, too dense.
Go back home, Bill.
Takes off back towards the town.
I check my sandals.
well,
I
they're
fold
tied
up a
well
little
enough.
piece of paper and I put it on the hole where there's a hole in it, and I put my sandal back on. There we go now. Ready for the long trek.
So, what'd you get for survival?
15.
3
3.
survival.
Natural 1.
Ah, a 9 with
9.
disadvantage.
25.
25. At this point, you guys are listening to Clover kind of guide you through the first part of the pathways. You immediately pick up on an old hunter's trail that's very well worn and very obvious to you. Everyone else nearly gets lost, but you manage to circumvent that by pulling them back together again. And since you and
to go over
Lazuli are
here.
on his shoulder, it's easy enough. But there's a
We're kind
couple
of
times that
working
Father
singly.
Benedict almost gets lost. So
It's easy to find though.
Should we tie him to us with rope?
That sounds like a good idea. I was thinking something
I
like
rope.
that.
I am keeping up fairly decently for my weight and size and girth. I'm fine. I'm fine. Just point me in the right direction.
Need us. Yeah, sword to break the branches. He's just swinging his gun.
Also on this hunter's trail, you notice a good number of knoll tracks, and you begin to realize this might be the main path they use to come in and out of the forest to either spy on the town or find access to the main routes that would lead them to the outskirts of town and offer them a solid ambush opportunity.
Sure.
But you notice that the tracks are quite old. They haven't come through here for a while.
I share that with the group.
Okay.
Interesting.
I hope we're not late for our stabbing date.
We will.
We will
It's
find
been
out.
like 2 weeks before I had a proper stabbing target.
Oh God! God bless you, my sister. I am growing so fond of you in these times. I hope you can put your daggers where your mouth is, because I would love to see what you can do on the battlefield.
I was like,
Very
what to say next?
If I see gouts of blood, it will do my heart good.
You remember my
For some
cousin
reason, I'm getting
Philip?
Corolla.
Yes, yeah,
It reminds me of.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
What?
That your character reminds
Reminds
me
of-
of my cousin Philip.
Do you have a real cousin, Philip?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I would be very thankful that.
Just because I'm talking like a pious man who likes gouts of blood, is that what triggered you?
If Father Benedict was your cousin, you would be not safe.
My brain is broken. Broken my brain.
It reminds me of Philip.
So, you guys are 2 hours into the journey at this point. You come out of the dense forest growth, and you're now at the base of some of the granite rocks that sit at the base of these huge mountain ranges that just crawl up in front of you. Your next problem, as you stand there, you see dozens of old mine entrances spread all throughout the front of these cliff faces.
I'm gonna look for null tracks.
Give me another survival check as you begin to examine the nearby area. And you have advantage because the Fingin is helping you.
I pulled her aloft.
17 plus 5.
22. There are numerous trails leading up into the front faces of the cliffs. Some zigzag up towards the mines, some kind of curl around up towards the mines. There are a healthy assortment of knoll tracks around.
Any non-null tracks or anything else odd?
Give me investigation.
Oh, I actually got a roll. I got a 15. 15.
Plus.
Survival or
No,
investigation? Plus 0 is investigation.
Now you have to remember, Timmy knew me when I was hot and young, because she's got older. She's lived longer.
She's a half-life.
So
They
25
lived in the
years ago, I
200s.
was like a good-looking.
Well,
clown.
yeah, that's fair.
So like
That's fair.
she's seen me degrade over the years.
Yeah. So what was
She's
your
still
total?
in love with the young me.
15?
15? I mean,
So she
every
was
now
a
and then
great
you can
robber.
see other animal tracks, other tracks that could be booted feet. The one thing about knoll tracks is they're barefoot when they walk, with their very pronounced kind of paw indentations, showing that they're knolls. But there are other booted tracks here, like maybe other people have come through here over time. Other than
Human,
that, it's
dwarf,
hard to
halfling?
distinguish.
The other tracks. Human, dwarf, halfling.
Goblin?
Hard to tell because they're boots.
But what size are they?
Kind of hard to tell. Normal size, maybe?
Yeah, so probably not
Normal.
goblins.
We're-
then.
I mean,
2 feet
humanoid
tall, 2 feet-
size.
Okay.
Yeah, humanoid size.
Okay.
Yeah,
So taller than us.
probably. Feels like it.
Normies.
Normies.
Which tracks look the freshest?
Based on your survival roll, the tracks to your left
Mhm.
that kind of gradually wind up towards the 3 abandoned mines, maybe a couple thousand feet up on the face of the cliff. The original tracks look fresher than the others. Plus, the steep angle is not too bad until you get closer to the mines. But because there's an obvious pathway that seems to lead up there, it also looks like it's the most stable, because as you look at the other mines and pathways, they look more abandoned. They look less used.
I'm going to point that one out.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
So, are you guys being stealthy
Yes.
at all?
Come and fight us,
If
you
he's
lousy
being
no.
stealthy- If he's being stealthy, I'm being stealthy. I'm shoulder ornament and I'm primed to lead.
Oh,
Well, I mean, if they're on your shoulders, you're at disadvantage.
Ah,
I will get off your shoulder.
I might too. If
Okay,
they're
so
sneaking
everyone
at
give me
us.
stealth checks as you begin to
Go ahead and
form up and take the pathway up towards the mines.
I put my breastplate on.
grab a breastplate.
Yes.
What's up?
3 plus
I'm fat,
2.
my dear.
So 5,
So yeah, I think my knives hit something or something.
17,
This is the
Clover?
only thing on my armor that fits me.
22.
She's
Father
gone.
Benedict, what'd you get?
I what? What?
Stealth roll.
Ah, still. That's funny. Yes, a 2.
I said guidance.
Oh, guidance.
Wait, you're wearing.
A
So
1.
Is your breastplate
No.
heavy armor?
That's a 4.
No, medium.
Half plate, right?
I'm a fat guy. I'm not gonna walk around in a bunch of plate armor unless it gets made for me.
Yeah, it's like his rib meat is like
And
his
you
rib
can-
meat's sticking out like
You
on
can
the
tell, no, like
sides.
you can tell this thing used to be for a slimmer person, but the blacksmith had to keep bending it out and out and out. So it's just like, you know,
It's really hard for you, Clover, because you're scouting up the lead. Behind you is Father Benedict.
That's without the place.
Oh, do you?
Do I yet?
so you were just so stealthy, and then the rest of us are.
Well, like she's scouting up forward, like leading.
Is that a druid thing or is that a road ranger?
It was a ranger thing.
I don't know.
So as you're scouting up ahead, behind you is Father Benedict and Lazuli, and then bringing up the rear is Fingon.
Mhm.
It's at first it's not a very tall trail, right? So you're gradually making your way up it, winding back and forth. But I mean, you can hear Father Benedict stumble from time to time, and like yeah, and like a series of rocks kind of tumble
Son of a
down the
bitch.
side.
That's my toe.
For all of her light of foot, she's kind of making gravel crunching noises the whole time she's walking. It's just maybe it's her feet the way they're designed, but she's not overly quiet during this time. And to Fingon's defense, while he's doing a little bit better, your trained ears tells you that there's no way if there's someone guarding those mines up there, chances are they've already been
We've been
spotted.
made. We've been made.
Which tells you if you haven't been attacked yet or no one's made an immediate kind of alarm,
They might all already be dead.
or there's no one really watching out on these mines. However, I need, as you get to the midpoint and you're now kind of taking that tall, narrow last point of the trail up towards the kind of, well, not the
Plateau.
mines. It's like this flat surface of protruding rock that the trail ends at, and there's 3 mine entrances on this 100-foot long length of a ledge. The ledge itself looks to be deep enough, but now you're a good 200 feet up on a raised trail. And it's this kind of steep, sharp, jagged, rock faces on either side of this trail. It's a good defensible position, but the journey up here is a little precarious. So I need everyone to give me dex saves, please.
I don't get guidance for it.
So I get to use my advantage because I'm watching the trail. Because as a barbarian, I get advantage on
Perception.
dex saves.
Oh, yeah, it's a dex save, so you have advantage, yeah.
So
I
on
get-
anything that I can see.
Yep.
So
Dirty 20.
Okay.
17.
17?
Okay, I got 5. Well, 5 dice. What dex?
Dex save.
Plus 2.
Yeah,
5
plus
plus
2.
7. So, well, 5 plus 2 is 7.
Okay.
And I do have lucky footwork if I fail a dex saving throw. So
Yeah, roll again with your lucky footwork. That's definitely going to fail.
So roll again.
Uh,
D20.
Give me a dex
D4.
save there, Father Benedict.
Wait.
Oh, of course, my son.
Whatever
you ask.
Use your
I am
reaction to
what
roll
you
a
said.
D4 and add it to the save.
Oh, what did I get? Oh, 1.
Would rolling a D4 at a 7
You've cursed your dice.
be able to make the save?
Your dice are cursed.
Don't know until you roll.
It's just a 1. Darn it.
No.
So, with you in the back, you leading the pack, the two of you immediately hear a kind of breaking of rock and gravel, kind of like going off the sides of the path. And you watch as Father Benedict tumbles forward and off the pathway.
Whoa!
And you watch as Lazuli tumbles off to the side. And they're currently kind of over-ending down the sheer side of the pathway. And then about 40 feet down into the rocks, they both kind of settle and land. You guys will take 21 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Oh,
Ow.
my cords, ballsack. No.
You can see Father Benedict pull himself out of the rock. You look up and it's this, 60-degree angle of sheer rock that you just came tumbling down. And you can see Fingon and Clover looking down on one side towards Father Benedict and down the other side towards where Lazuli's kind of tumbled into an
How far
outcropping
down
of
is-
rocks.
How far
Rummaging
down?
in my bag.
About 40 feet.
Rummaging in my
Go
bag.
get my 50-foot of rope
I'm pulling out my rope.
I land near him.
and I throw it towards.
No, you're on the
Yes,
other
right.
side of the path. He's on the
Yeah,
other
okay.
side of the path.
Just hang on. Let's get the light one first. Lazuli!
What's your passive perception?
Plus 2, or are we talking
Yes.
something else? Oh, passive. Passive.
Perception.
Oh, 12.
12. Father Benedict, what's your passive perception?
Perception 13.
13. That would be the DC. So when you land in amongst the outcropping of rock, there is skeletal remains right alongside you. They're very desiccated, a little bit of remains of clothing, hair, teeth. Most of the tissue is kind of freeze-dried at this point. And they seem to have something grasped in their hand. It looks to be a very well-preserved longsword that's in their hand.
Is it like human remains?
Give
Medicine
me a
check?
medicine check as you examine them.
16. 22.
They appear to be elven.
Oh. Poor pointy-eared bastards took it. Well, nice sword.
Take the sword.
Yeah.
I
Oh.
totally can't see and be jealous of his shiny currently.
No, because you're on the other side of the path.
Yeah. Darn.
Dust yourself off. Look around. Make sure you're safe. Then
You
take
feel
the
a
rope.
you feel a rope land right alongside you as you look up to see Fingon has lowered a rope down towards you.
I just tie it around like here, and then I'm looking at the sword as he's pulling me.
Give me a strength check.
I'm
He's
not
trying
even
to
helping
pull
him
up.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's rogue,
Yeah,
at least.
there you
It's
go,
a
my
lower
son.
DC.
Yes, yes. Push her back into it.
Wait,
Yes.
I got a, what is it, a block and tackle? We want to try and hook this block and tackle up.
We're in the middle of a we're on a
Wait.
precipice here.
300 pounds. Okay. I can't help.
So did you get for your strength check?
I'm actually going to just say this, and I'm going to burn a rage.
Okay.
I would like to rise.
Because you get advantage on strength checks. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, this motherfucking fat ass fucking human, motherfucking son of a.
Guidance. Oh wait, it's a strength check. I can't guidance you.
Yeah, so.
What'd you get?
Can't.
18,
The
son of
strength,
a.
the strength check.
Okay.
Would a guidance work?
No, it's not a skill check. It's an ability check.
Right.
Takes you about 5 minutes as you're hauling his fat ass up onto the pathway. He's he's not even doing anything.
Yeah.
He's just letting you drag him up as he's like drinking and examining this really cool sword that he seems to have found.
Yes,
What am
I'll
I
kill
doing?
many
You're
I
waiting
still-
for the
I told her-
you're waiting
but
for
before
that.
I think wrote that in. I told her to get your bearings, look around until I
Give
feel
me
the
a
rope.
perception check as you look around.
I can't look. What is it? I don't know. It
thought it was
moved. Can I roll again?
I'm sorry.
No, seriously, it was.
Oh, I
like,
believe
stuck
you.
on
I
the
was giving
top.
him the stink eye.
Okay.
Like,
Yes,
I couldn't
you're
think.
rolling
It
it.
was weird.
Ooh, is that Parmesan?
So,
Six.
Parmesan?
Plus
so she got
Perception
8.
a
8. Looking around, you don't really see anything
Okay.
out of the ordinary. Just a lot of rock, loose gravel,
Nothing
your
shiny.
blood spattered across all the rocks.
Aw.
Look what I found. Shiny sword.
Oh no, she's hurt. I'm going to climb down the rope to help her.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh,
Oh, acrobatics.
Wait, I tied the rope around her.
I need to feel it.
How hoppable is this wall?
Flying
Or-
squirrel.
Or no.
It's a pretty
Speaking
sheer
wild
surface.
into a
Let's cure wounds.
I got an 18.
18. Don't notice anything out of sorts. I mean,
No,
there's
that
a
was
lot of.
acrobatics. No.
Oh, to get down? Yeah, you make it down there. You watch this clover land, like propels down on the rope, lands next to you where you're kind of
Fist bump.
looking a little rough. And
Medicine check.
Yeah.
No. Good berry only gets one anyway, right? Hold on, I'm trying to find my healing skills.
God, you're so good.
Oh shit! Did I don't. I didn't grab anything.
As long as you have core and you have healing, my love, don't worry.
You get what you deserve.
Have a good berry. Have one hit point.
Thank you.
And you're no longer hungry.
Yay.
what we would pretty much
So say between your strength, these two helping each other up, you eventually pull them up back onto the main path. And you guys
You look
traverse
like
the remainder of the path.
Okay.
And you-
Can I look when I was-
Yeah, if you want.
Or
is it perceptive?
Mhm. Nothing really down there that you can see.
The skeleton?
can I see the shiny?
See? Very nice. I'm gonna stick this up Noel's ass and see what it does.
Interesting.
I suppose that would kill them very efficiently.
Is it still sharp?
Very sharp, very shiny. It looks practically brand new.
All right. Let's continue up that.
Okay. You guys continue up the last few hundred feet of the pathway up onto the ledge. There are 3 mines. 2 of them look pretty dilapidated. The one in the middle looks like maybe it's been used recently.
Everyone do?
Works for me.
Go check that one out.
How
Who'd
how
pull
big
out?
are you?
Yeah, I do.
This.
Like 3.5
Yeah,
feet.
Okay,
I'm
And what is this again?
gnomish.
Tarantula.
size.
That's right. You watch as Fingon
sets down a hand-sized, plate-sized tarantula on the ground. And
Oh, jeez.
Touch
Get it back.
my spider, I take your head.
you watch
I'm
as
gonna
the
try to
tarantula
filch the
scurries into the
sword
center
while
line.
he's distracted.
Hmm?
I'm totally gonna try to filch the sword while he's distracted.
You slide a hand.
Guidance.
15 plus
Roll a d4.
5.
You can't give her guidance when she's stealing from somebody.
I mean,
So what's your total?
What, dirty 20?
Definitely beat your passive. So as he freaks out with the tarantula, he's got his drinking jug in one hand, and he kind of just puts the sword in his belt and like, oh, tarantula! You just as he's distracted, you reach out and just kind of take the sword, and as you kind of look around, you see a very tiny Harrigan with like a
Two-handed sword.
well, it's a long sword, but it's like
Right.
30 inches long.
It's a great sword in her body.
And she's got it tucked on her body in such a way that the fur has kind of like covered most of the blade, but this awkward kind of hilt is sticking out over the back of her head. And she's just like,
Do I notice it?
yeah, of course you notice it.
I just can't, it won't fit.
She's too little, it won't fit on her.
It's not.
Unless I have a like spatial sheath, that would be useful.
Mm.
I need it for
You use
swords
it-
taller than me. It's on my list. I'll let her know later.
Okay, this. What do you see? And then I'm going to
Yeah.
sit down,
And
There's
war
cross
hits
applesauce.
this.
use your sheep.
close my eyes, open them again. I can't hear or see anything. Milky white eyes.
I climb up onto. You can't.
What's the maximum range? 120 feet?
Hunter, it's for find familiar. No,
Is it a mile?
It's not fine.
I wish it was a mile. I wish it was a mile.
It's the no. Well, you can give them guidance and instruction up to a mile.
Yeah,
But I think you can only see through their
100
eyes up
feet.
100 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let them go up to that range. I'm like at the mouth of that.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
I climb up onto his shoulder.
Okay.
So I can flip his ear if we need him back.
Okay. Currently,
And
he's
I
blind
believe
and
that
deaf.
use. This is
Yeah.
Which
And
is
are we in a
sure.
darker area?
No, it's mid-afternoon. You're still out on the ledge. You haven't gone into the cave yet. Or into the mine.
oh sweet.
So I take it your little eight-legged friend is in there biting people.
That
He's
was
scouting.
Uh,
5.
He can't hear you.
why? What is he? Why does he have a spider?
He's scouring the walls. He's at about the 100-foot
What
mark.
does
He
he-
stops.
What does he do?
The mine entrance just kind of weaves back
What
and
is he?
forth for that 100 feet that he goes in,
Spider scout.
but
So he's
doesn't
a mage.
report on anything. Nothing. And there's still, the mine still
I don't know.
continues. It looks like it goes on for another
Found
100 feet
spider.
into the
What do you
darkness.
do?
I'm a mouse folk.
Hmm. You're good at sneaking.
I'm back. Nothing on that one.
I don't know. All
I'm giving me a
mouse
deck save.
I said, are you
he's
good at
on the
sneaking?
wall?
folk.
Don't need a deck save.
Probably or an owl.
We employed mouse folk in the caves. They
15.
would go in with just a
15.
dagger
As you're looking through his eyes on the way back,
and rout out the goblin.
he sees a very thin silver wire strung across and up the walls and up into the ceiling. And there's a metal hook with the wire strung into it. And he stops in front of it, looks around, he's spotted a trap.
There's a trap in that one.
That makes sense.
Okay. Have him trip it.
No.
For God's
You
sake,
can't hear him say that. You're still warged into him.
Oh, you Lord.
I
I draw a dick on his face with a marker. Just kidding.
can still feel it. I'm going to tell this to stay there. Disconnect. Like, I want to search this one a little bit more. Walk in. Stay about like 10 feet away from
Do you have dark vision?
Uh,
The spider does.
Yeah, but he's not worked into
I'm
it
not,
anymore.
I'm not.
Oh,
I don't.
Yes, I do.
So you walk in about 80 feet. There's discs on the ground. You stand, and you can see the faint outline of a silver wire running across, up, and it seems to be attached to some kind of metal rod system up above.
kick it. Kick the wire. You want to do it.
Let's not push you into it.
We employed line in the wars
Yeah.
to set off all the traps.
I'm probably gonna crouch down at the cave entrance and then realize I can't
They're too
because I have a
brave for their own
ridiculously
good.
long sword attached to my back. And then I'm just gonna
I need
pull it
somebody
out
that
and hand
can,
him
disarm this
the
thing.
hilt. Because,
Zuli hands it back to you.
sword.
What? Oh, it's yours now, dear child.
You
Really?
found it on my body.
Lug that around, you little thief.
Oh,
All right, then I put it on my shoulder so I can crouch down properly.
I'll take it. I'm kidding. Here, let me have it.
Or I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand to try to.
Okay,
Careful
give me a
what you
sleight of hand.
steal,
You
young
try to disconnect the wire.
You can always ask.
What'd you get?
20.
30-20?
30-20.
So,
Ooh,
has anybody else got inside yet? Or is it
I'm
still
on your
just.
shoulder.
waiting for Spider Boy.
So, yeah, she's there.
I'm on your shoulder.
We're trading
I'm on her
swords.
shoulder.
Oh, God.
You're not on my shoulder.
So,
Um,
as you undo the wire, you hear the beginnings of a clicking sound, but then it stops. And you watch as a hairline fracture of a crack starts, but it stops. You get the feeling that you disarmed it. This is probably a collapse. Probably a counterweight on the other side, that if you had tripped the wire, that counterweight would have collapsed outward, causing this tunnel to collapse in on top.
Just go look further in. I can
alright,
go another.
Gather up
100 feet.
discs.
okay.
Are you guys going
So,
in yet?
who all has dark
Yeah.
vision? We have a dwarf. Don't they have dark vision?
Dwarf didn't
He-
come.
he-
I know. Why
the
didn't we?
crab, they're running late.
They're gonna catch up.
Okay.
Catch up.
I want to light a torch.
You have a
All my
sword.
cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I have a sword too. I have a light up sword.
Drops.
I have a moonlight scimitar.
Let's do this. No sort of lingering light. Illuminates a large area. Reveals invisible foe.
Do you like Parmesan?
Usually
Yes.
outlines in amusing light.
Do you want to try it? Parmesan.
Granting attack advantages against it.
I would have.
And I can use that because I'm a war cleric.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a good flashlight for anyone.
Rant, rant,
I have
rant.
a moon touch scimitar. So if it's dark, then.
I mean, if you have night vision or dark vision,
I don't think I do. I have
Yeah.
neoprene senses, so that gives me perceptions. I don't think I have dark vision.
should be under your conditions box. I believe. Should be on the. Should be on that.
There's not a dark vision.
If it's not listed in your conditions box, then you don't have it.
You got hippity
Right.
hop though.
Yes.
You have dark vision?
You can lay an egg
He's a human.
of multicolors.
We have 2 light up swords
In
though, so we
someone's
probably
front
don't
lawn.
need torches, but we should maybe strategize with the light
Stay
and the
behind
shadow.
me a bit because I can see it.
It'll still ruin your dark vision.
Like,
It has to be totally dark for it to work.
Oh,
well, it's working
Wait.
for Dis because
Oh.
he's 100 feet in front of me right now.
So we can I can sheath my.
So are you
Centaur.
staying warged and letting
Yeah,
Dis
I'm
lead
staying where I'm at,
continuously?
waiting for them to go up.
Okay.
and they-
So he's deaf and blind, so you
On his
can't really
shoulder.
communicate with him.
Yeah,
On his
I'll be
shoulder,
guarding.
So that if something comes up, I can flick his
Okay.
So all you're in the 100 feet into the mine tunnel at this point,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you've slowed down to let Dis continue another attempt to search further up ahead.
Yep.
In the dark.
Which he has dark vision.
And I've sheathed my bright sword, my shiny sword.
Okay.
I don't know what he's doing with his shiny
Yeah.
sword.
What are you doing with your sword? That's like, it's like so bright. It's like
I,
creating like
they
a
put it like in my belt and it goes away, or is it just?
well, I
always-
mean, it came with a scabbard.
well, I have
So
to
you put it
in
back in the
Yeah,
scabbard and
uh-huh.
back onto your belt, which douses everything pitch black. You guys can hear each other breathe. It's so dark. But you can also hear Dis up ahead is kind of like crawling across the walls, and you can hear the
Disgusting.
little hard arachnid ends of his legs kind of
He's a tarantula. He's fuzzy.
Fucking disgusting.
fuzzy on top.
No, they
I'm both guarding our lion friend and
No, they're gross.
waiting
And they're
to
loud.
launch myself
They have
at anything that
fuzzy
might
toes
attack
with, like,
the
two
spider.
In his world, they're allowed to have
There
pricky
are
toes.
they're just gross.
Thank you.
won't let me have
It's a hobo spider.
But what do you get for perception?
So because I have used this
You like Parmesan?
stats.
My wife has
19.
one that's over 20 years
19.
old.
So, right at about the 60-foot mark in the darkened mine tunnel, he stops at the beginning of a series of carved
She's real nice.
stone
She don't bother me. I don't
stairwell
bother her.
that goes down. He can see 2 overturned ore
I
carts
don't like to see it
nearby
move.
from abandoned mining equipment
It's really fucking
that
creepy.
kind of is littered down the stairs. And he's beginning to pick up kind of strange yipping noises. The language, conversation, you recognize it as null speak. It's echoey, it's tinny, not quite picking it up in very much depth. So chances are somewhere down the bottom of that stone stairwell is probably the beginnings of where these guys are located. Or it could be guards. Not entirely sure.
Right there. Continue down. There's a set of stairs, and it sounds like we found our nose. Get him. Ready. Go, folks.
In the pitch black.
Well, with the swords.
Are we gonna?
Shine, bunny. Shine.
I unsheathed my shiny sword.
Yeah,
I've been swapping them out.
Yeah, a little
For the
15
dark vision?
foot of soft blue light kind of bubbles outward. Father Benedict.
Yes.
Hey, look at me. I got a bunny lamp.
There's not much role play over there. That's actually Ivar.
You know,
Yes, what
I'm
are we doing?
I know I have like a bunny flush burner. Like every time I pick it up.
Everything I know is everything I have is dying, so I gotta charge it. I'm sorry. What am I doing?
We're continuing
know.
down. We relit everything.
Yeah, the
I pulled
scimitar
out
comes
my
out to
glowing
get a little bit of
scimitar.
light. Pull out your new longsword.
Okay.
Pull it out.
Okay, so he's
Benedict,
brighter
some
than
of
me.
that
Oh well.
more. A little bit brighter.
Hmm.
But you guys have a nice 30-foot bubble of light now in the
So
main
it's a large
mine
area.
section that you're in.
I don't
You-
think anyone is
I am
not going to
going
see us coming.
Still kind of slow, just making sure.
Yeah.
Don't trip nothing.
We can give me investigation then while you're moving forward.
Is it?
Dragons.
Is it got any pluses or is it just that?
Just what's on the card.
So if I write +5, it'll. Okay. 5 pole. No killing sword.
Board.
Plus 5
Well, I have my-
Purple.
how many-
Rolls
how
make a
many
DC
intellectual?
21 check or
12?
die
Are
instantly.
we doing investigation or perception?
Investigation if you're looking for possible traps.
Making sure that we don't die.
I'm just kind of being an alert warrior. Hanging from my ears as a flashlight, being used as a flashlight. Yeah.
Fidgeting.
Yes. In the wars, we would send the new acolytes.
If
out in
something
front of
does
us. They would
start
trip the
threatening us,
traps.
you need to drop me. That's a good plan. I like this plan.
Yeah.
Eat the bunny.
Roll the bones to see who's going point.
You guys get to the top of the stairs, and now you
Three.
can no obvious traps that you saw. Get to the top of the stone stairs and slowly wind down into the darkness. And now you can hear that yipping language of the gnolls. Sounds like there's a pretty heated conversation going on deep down in the stairwell.
Any of us understand Noel?
I
Yeah.
asked someone what languages I should learn, and he didn't tell me. No. No, I don't know. No.
Undercommon wouldn't work.
I have
Get out of here.
ogre. Oddly
Look at
enough.
your own damn character sheet. You didn't take Noel?
I didn't take
Idiot.
And I didn't even mean to take ogre, but it's weird enough that I'm quite happy with that decision.
We don't need to do with
You guys
this.
heading down the stairs?
Yep.
Being stealthy?
Yes.
Doing stealth checks.
Who's going first? You.
I'll go first.
You quiet one.
Yes.
You go first.
19.
Asps.
I have like
Very
a gash in my
dangerous.
head and blood's coming out.
You go first, Dicky.
Yeah, that's right. You go first.
7.
Throw me the
plus
idol,
2
I throw you the
for
whip.
me.
So 9.
Although, yeah. How does stealth work when I'm hanging by my ears?
I would have put you
He'd have to put you down or else he gets disadvantage.
down.
Oh.
19.
19? Lower?
Oh, and I'm 19.
Okay.
Oh, what am I doing?
Stealth.
Oh,
Use your
right.
dice.
Before
Stealth.
going into the thing, leaving the forest or
A
from
6.
one of the trees, went up into the mines, very
A
top
7.
3, outside the mine, went down this one.
For crabby endorphin friend.
Okay.
Not gonna help.
Just
I got a 7.
we have to leave a
7?
trail for our friend. I'm just voicing it out there so they know. Because they were following slowly back.
Lazuli and Father Benedict, give me dex save.
Well,
17.
plus 2. And do I need to roll a d4?
I don't know if you
14,
get
did she
guidance.
fail?
Yes, you would fail.
You
So you can roll. Yeah.
2.
That would succeed. At the last moment, Lazuli's about to put her foot down on one of the nearby stones. Something catches your eye. You stop to look. The stone is very loose. And you begin to realize it's connected to another loose stone, and then another. You begin to realize that you stepped on that stone, this entire stellar would have collapsed inward, and all of you would have went tumbling down. With Lazuli giving you that guidance, and although Father Benedict's a bit clumsy, as a group, you begin to kind of stealth your way down the stairwell until you get to the base of it. And now you've gone down about maybe 60 feet at a gradual decline. You can hear these yipping voices in the background echoing off what seems to be the entrance into a chamber. And beyond that chamber, you can see collapsed ruins within the chamber itself. You can see about a dozen gnolls in various degrees of administering to their camp, but it's pitch black in there. And a soft glow of your weapons kind of somewhat shaded by the entrance of the chamber. And there you can see on 2 wooden spikes, a head, a human head, and then a dwarven head. You see the remaining heads of some of the original Acquisition Incorporated party members that were once here.
With the bobblehead in there.
And in the midst of the inner part of the chamber, you see an iron cage kind of on the ground up near a nearby fire pit. A very kind of shoveled old man looking through the bars back, almost like he sees the faint glow of your weapons. It's a little bit of an excited look on his face. Pulls the bobblehead doll up towards him. Bobbles towards him. Yes. He gets excited. He realizes that someone's come here to obviously save him. And that's where we're going to finish.
No! Son of a...
Come on.
No!
Do it.
I didn't even get to leap recklessly into battle.
It's only 9:50.
I've been
However, there's not a downtime session. So when we come back, you guys will be taking on the gnolls within the chamber, which is back up there.
Hopefully,
So,
They will be coming up.
Yes, they will. We will narrate them catching up to you so that you have a useless crab and a cranky dwarf as part of your party.
Yay!
I'm actually imagining her crab as the one from Futurama.
Oh, Zoidberg.
Zoidberg. Like that's how I view her crab. Yeah.
She's shorter and wider.
No, that crab has personality.
All right, everybody. Acquisitions Incorporated. The Misfit Menagerie will be back in 2 weeks. Next week is Shattered Kingdom as we return back to the world of Kali Shah, the continent of Luna Verde, as the team is now neck deep into the political schemes that are going on and journeying back towards the Crooked Finger in hopes of finding their weapons catch back in the Salted Mines. Other than that, you can join us Sunday for Fool's Errand, and next Monday we are going to finally attempt another session of Daggerheart. We should have everybody back for that as well. So thanks everyone for coming out. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget,
Play
Game.
good night, everybody.
That's right. Play a game.
Drink heavily. Play again.
Timmy.
Oh my